Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand. Call
Hold on. I think this week we're just going to go ahead and start the stream with a little bit of truth because let's be real. We all know this stream is going to get hit the first 5 minutes we're into it. So let's just start like this. There are only two genders. Christ is king. Your government hates you and wants you dead. Being gay is gay, and let's rebel together. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Scusi. Now, if you guys see this here where it says new emoji, that was a typo. It's a new emoji. Dark is not taking a poop. No. There is a new emoji. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm hoping that you can. Sometimes it takes a little bit to save and publish. Let's see if it's saved and published. I just I felt like it was time, let's see if it's saved. Hey, it says it's in there, bro. Save and publish. Let's see. Hey, I see it. I see it. The DK Pokey. The DK Pokey. I wish I could actually see it, but unfortunately on the computer, whatever, that's fine. On the computer, unfortunately, you only see the file, like whatever it's saved as. So let's go ahead and take a look in here. Okay. Hey, look at that. Look at that. All the DK pokies in there. Look at all those emojis. Man, it's so much more fun on mobile. It's funny, you get this whole like streaming setup put together, and then all of a sudden you're like, this is more fun on my phone. Anyway, first off, I appreciate you all so much for coming in and hanging out this evening. It's funny because excuse me, I had said after the first 5 minutes that the stream would be hit, but it was less than 5 minutes when I went in on my phone, and there were no ads. So I'm gonna guess that when you say things like that, it just kind of does the work for you. If you say Christ is King, oh man, that's a big one for YouTube. Especially when you take things like they think that we're perverting religion by um, seeing alignment between the preservation of our freedom, independence, and liberty and religion, and it's a shame. Anyway, we'll get into all that. So good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate all you guys so much. My neon lights are malfunctioning this evening, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. My apologies. I could set it on a constant green, but that would be boring. Let's see. Hold on. What do you think? Let's do boop boop. There you go. I could do that. There's already like there's lights going out like right there and stuff. Whatever. I'll replace them. Calls to doing business, which I like. Honestly, I would like to throw out there already that before the show even started, Kurt 24 sent a $25 cash out. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Bro," he was like, "You already know what time it is, glowy time." I was like, "Dang, I didn't even start the show yet." And people are already sending cash apps, man. I appreciate that, dude. Kurt, you're the man. You are the man. So we're gonna jump into it, man. Hey, brother, great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope your son is doing well. I just got my letter from the office of prosecuting attorney regarding the fire. Oh, no way, bro. What's going on with that? I'd be curious to hear about that. Um, Worked when I Whoa, everything just got outlined. All right, let me go ahead and focus, y'all. My bad. So first off, if this is your first time in DLD After Dark, I don't believe you. If you're gonna maintain that position, that's okay. I just know that YouTube doesn't share my stuff with new people. They just don't. The only way we get new people into the live streams is when I post shorts and other hard videos and things like that. And I don't do too much of that. So all the people here are the people here, and that's basically it. And one day I'll be booted. I'll be just a piece of your memory. And anyway, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. My man, great to see you, bro. Great to see you. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So we may have a couple people join us tonight, and we may not. This may be an old school solo DLD live stream, which honestly, I'm kind of excited about that because tonight we're going to be discussing Scenario Saturday. We're literally going to be going through some scenarios of like Wargaming, basically. It'll be dope. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And we may be joined by Josh with Fat Tack, Black Diamond Guns and Gear, and we may be joined by one of the other fellers from the super duper secret YouTube chat that we have. But we'll see. We'll see. Kyle Way, what's up, brother? Good to see you. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So if this is your first time, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Don't believe you, but appreciate you. If this is your first time here, type a 1 in the chat. And liar. And what would Dark do? And also, I hope that throughout your time staying here, once you hang out with the folks and kind of just chill out and relax, maybe after a while, you may be like, you know what, this is a dope place. I would like to return. It is free. So all you have to do is just subscribe. We are on that race to 5,000 subscribers, and it is a literal race. Me and Joe from Shooting Gallery Official are racing. He's at like 44 something, maybe just under 4,500, and I'm at like 4,785 or something like that, 86. So yeah, anytime you could share the stream, anytime you could share any of my other videos or shorts and say, yo, this is my boy, subscribe to him, that would be dope. Because as soon as I get to 5,000, y'all know I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway. and that's just how I get down. Every opportunity that I can, like to give back to you guys, and y'all know it, y'all see it. And it might be right around the same time that a brand new exciting thing drops. You know what I'm saying? Whoopsh, definition knives. I'm just saying. So there may be some exciting stuff and giveaways. And dude, can y'all imagine me having access to just give away as many knives as I want whenever oh man, it's gonna be over. We're gonna be able to just bless people. Is yeah, man. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Channel members in chat, sound off if you could. We're going to go through and take the next 10 minutes or so to greet all of our channel members and greet everyone that's coming in and hanging out with us. And also, if you're watching this the next day or the next day or the next day, then do me a favor and drop a comment. And if you drop a comment, not live chat if you're here today, a comment after this live stream posts as a video to the channel, then you could be selected for the comment of the day, which we're going to be going over one today as well. Hey, 4,792, bro. Hey, so close, so close. Dang, that was a red dollar sign for real. What did I do? Man, okay. All right. I don't know what I did. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and jump into it. For the next 10 minutes, we'll be greeting everybody. We'll be saying what's up to all the channel members. We appreciate y'all so much. The number one way you could support this channel is becoming a channel member. That's the only revenue that comes from YouTube. So just remember that. And also for other people that are looking to support, there are other ways. If you go through the description of the video, there's a bunch of ways to contribute to the channel. And we have a bunch of things that are coming. I just hit 2,000 rounds on the Shadow Systems XR920. We're going to be going over that today too. Bro, I got to show you all this. Hold up. Before we start, see, when there's no one here to keep me in check, bro, y'all are just going to be having to deal with my crazy ADD antics. Wait till y'all see these pictures. Okay, hold on. So 2,000 rounds isn't that much, right? 2,000 rounds. It's like, what? Let's call it $500 worth of ammo. Okay. So let's open that up. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, when you think about it, $2,000 or 2,000 rounds, so about $500 worth of ammo. It's not that much, right? However, I looked at the light on my Shadow Systems XR920C Yeet cannon today. And I was like, man, this just seems underpowered somehow. And I'm not sure what it is. If you see on the front of this, it is completely black. Yes, that is 100% carbon fouling coverage. So this is when, like, the light was not even hitting the target 7 yards away. Okay. That's how bad it was. I could see the beam shining through all the smoke, and I got a bunch of video, a bunch of B-roll, and I'm going to be doing a full video on the Shadow Systems at this point, which is 2,000 rounds. And can you believe that it's that like blackened, crispy after just 2,000 rounds? Is that crazy, or am I just nuts? Like, is that a reasonable amount to expect? Now, I did have it on like another 19 prior to that, but I didn't put like a crazy amount of rounds through it. Had on the 19X, but really most of the usage has been on this XR920C. And then when I carried the XR920C, I actually carried a TLR7, the FDE TLR7 on it, which now that's currently on my 19X, which is actually right now in my pants. So anyway, well, now it's going back in my pants. Anyway, I guess it's just from this 2,000 rounds. I mean, that's pretty crazy, bro. I got to take because I took a video. I got to take a screenshot of when I took my finger and was like, "Ee," and I like had to scrape it off. Basically, I sent a picture to Dust and to a couple other folks, and I was just like, bro, it is like straight black. Like, there's no need for any 100 concepts flashlight cover, any kill flash, anything at all, because you can't see that thing shine at all. It looks like somebody took a Sharpie to it and just literally colored it all black. Now the funny thing is I actually did clean it off, and it there was still spots just totally coated. So I don't know if it has to like, if I have to use like solvent. I used a little bit of Aegis lube on it, but yes, Mr. Donald, you do need a Goon Beam pistol light. That is absolutely needed. I've literally taken off Surefires and Streamlights and thrown them into the safe and put a Goon Beam light on my pistols. That straight up, that's my go-to for carry guns. The gun on my pistol belt right there that I was rocking today has a Goon Beam on it, and all my other like core pistols. That right there, that's like a $1,200 Gen 545 that's got a Goon Beam on it. It's it's the Gucci light. For those that don't know, you're missing out. And if you do want to support the channel and get yourself one of the most powerful flashlights in the world, then you can go in the link in the description and you can use code DARK and you can save a bunch of money. So there you go. I'm just saying. Um, yeah, so if you go into the description and then click on the Goon Beam link and then use code DARK, you save money and you help out Goon Beam, which is one of the homies. So just saying. Okay, well, let's go ahead and jump into it. I may even be able to pull up a video from today if I can share it over here and do like a screen share or something and show you guys. It was like the last 50 rounds when I was at 1,950 rounds. I recorded the last 50 rounds where I actually hit 2,000. And, you know, oh, snap. So I had to get that on film. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's yeah, Rip, what up? We'll go ahead and I'm sorry, I'm so easily distracted, y'all. We'll go ahead and introduce all of our channel members and welcome everybody, and then we'll jump into the topics of the evening. So, first off, I just want to say thank you so much, man. We've had so much support for Definition Knives kicking off, and man, it has been super helpful to have all y'all there just while we, prepare, get everything ready. The knives should be into the U.S. They're probably in the US right now, and then they're gonna be shipping from New York to here. So we're just kinda waiting for that. So stand by, stand back and stand by. Is that what he said? And soon enough in the next week, maybe 10 days, we'll have the site, store, everything all totally ready. And then definitionknives.com will be active. The store will be active. And yeah, we'll keep you guys up to date on all of that. And then all of these beautiful knives that you guys have been seeing for a while are all going to be available. And this actually has probably been one of the most popular ones. This is the Flying Rich one. This is the Copilot. It's got the dopeness of the blue hardware. It's got a D2 tool steel blade, and it's kind of got like a bayonet swedge in the back, which is dope. I like that a lot. And it's a carbon fiber scales. So in the hand, it feels so like just I don't even know how to describe it. It's very ergonomic, it's very comfortable, and it just feels good. Now I will say the dark one, that thing, which is funny because that was like the one that was like the first one, much to my you guys would not let me not name one after me, unfortunately. But this is the DK one. It's very similar. It's a little bit larger, and this is also D2 tool steel, drop point blade, blue hardware, blue pocket clip, and all that. And it has a rollerball lock. Definitely not an Axis style lock. And dude, it just swings out perfectly. Feels great in the hand. Reverse grip is awesome. And the pocket clip, like the way the little like the little bend in the pocket clip is there. It just feels so good in the hand, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. Anyway, so all of these are going to be under $100, and all the ones that we have here are going to be $59 to $79, depending on size, blade type, and the steel type and all that. So we're pumped, man. And I don't think anyone really knows why the company is called Definition Knives, and maybe we'll do like a thing about that, like guessing why the company is called Definition Knives. I don't know. We'll I think I've touched on it, but like the real like yeah, whatever. I don't want to give too much away. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you all. Now that we've already taken 20 minutes to take 10 minutes. Thank you. Toy Town Inc. brother, appreciate you coming in. He was first in chat tonight, so he gets a big old fist bump. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Toy Town Inc. bro. You have been an OG watcher for a very long time. I appreciate you, man. Love you, bud. We got Flying Rich in the building. What's up, Flying Rich? Great to see you. Not only is he a moderator, but he's also a channel member. Appreciate you. Kurt 24, the producer of the show. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. Not only is he a channel member, but he's also a moderator. And before the show even started, he kicked over a Cash App of 25 bucks. I was like, whoa. So thank you, brother. Appreciate you. We got Johnny Propane in the building. What's up, Johnny Propane? Great to see you. Also a channel member. We got Zanty Misfit in the building. Also a channel member. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Mike McClune, the Goon. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming in and hanging out to all you guys. Let's see. Zanty Misfit. Let's see. Kurt 24. Zanty Misfit. Kurt 24. Kurt 24. Kurt 24. I'm just going through checking. I want to make sure we are not missing any Chinnamembas. Hey, Live Life. What's up, brother? Alabama in the house. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out as well. We got Moose 47, also a Chinnamemba. I want to play Big Fish Little Boat. You can most certainly play. Dude, hey, Fish, you know what? I'll extend the invitation to you too. You're welcome to jump in as well. I can send you the link. You know what? I can probably just send it to I'll send it to your IG. How about that? Because if me and Fish are left on here, like just him and I, oh, y'all are gonna be in for a chat, my guy. Because him and I unsupervised, bro. Here you go. Chat. Boom, 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 and boom. There you go. Yeah, I noticed that the turkeys didn't go live tonight. So yeah, Fish, if this is your chance to jump into a live stream, you're more than welcome to. Let's see. We got Kurt 20 Foes, Anti Misfit, Johnny Propane. We said what's up to Johnny Propane, but what's up, brother? Marconi, great to see you, Marconi. And I don't know if y'all know this, but Code Dark is active at Marconi, and you get a discount. He is not going to have these V2 slides forever, bro. So if you remember what that V1 Marconi build that I did looked like, the battle worn blue one, bro, you need to see the V2s. Even if you just go look. I'll wait here. Bro, those things are incredible. Kurt got one. Kurt got one of the Angry Sarge editions. That thing is nuts. And you don't have some of the same issues that some of the other comps and systems that are usually added to Glocks and things like that. And yeah, it's just super cool, man. You gotta look. Just go look. Let's see. Kurt 24, Johnny Ba, great to see you, brother. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, man. Let's see. Kurt 24, Johnny Ba. Not my name. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member. Let's see. Zanty Misfit. Hey, 717. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member. You know what? I would love to hear how you guys found the show. Like, what was it that brought you over here originally? Did you find me on CRS? Did you find me on, like some other channel, or did you hear somebody talking about like I would love to hear how y'all heard about the channel. That'd be awesome. Gort, great to see you, brother. Also a channel member. Appreciate you guys, man. For real. Thank you. Let's see. Kurt, Gort, 717, Janet Propane, Zanty Misfit. Okay, hold on. I'm getting caught up, y'all. I'm so super far behind. Zanty Misfit, Gort, Kurt 24. See Johnny Ba, Zanty Misfit, Gort, Johnny Propane. Dang, there he is. Barton Fink, what's up, brother? Great to see you. What is this? Please define what this emoticon is. Definition. Get it? Define. Definitely. See what he was doing there? Bro. Barton Fink is a witty mofo. I will tell you that. Let's see. Johnny Ba, Gort, Zanti Misfit, Barton Fink, Black Diamond Guns and Gear, brother Josh. Great to see you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Not only is he a channel member, but he is a friend of the channel, friend of the show, and I dare I say it, a personal friend of mine. An honorable mention, we got Kyle Wade from Anderson Manufacturing in the building. Thank you for joining us as well, man. I appreciate that you spend your very valuable time here, all you guys too, right? But just thank you, Kyle Wade. And he's been so super supportive of literally like everything that like the build competition that we're doing. I don't even know if a lot of you guys have heard about that yet. We got a whole new crazy build competition that we're doing. We're going to be announcing it Monday, day after tomorrow. So we're doing a big bore AR pistol build competition. And for Flying Rich, you have to build it yourself. You can't have anyone else build it for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rich. Let's see. Black Diamond Guns and Gears, Anti Misfit. There he is. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member. Fluffy Bunny, Johnny Ba, Johnny Ba. Johnny Ba, Black Diamond Guns and Gear, Johnny Ba, Fluffy Bunny, hold up, Gord, Senor Bob. Great to see you, brother. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Zanti Misfit. Let's see. Senor Bob, Fluffy Bunny, Black Diamond Guns Gear, Zanti Misfit. There he is. Agorizer, brother. Great to see you, man. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out as well. Quit reloading with black powder. It's funny because someone had asked like, bro, what are you using? And I was like, I guess I'm using musket balls with black powder. It is crazy, but now it's clean. It's not totally clean, but it's cleaner. Taco, brother, great to see you. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, brother. Gort, Senor Bob, Zanti. Kurt 24, Gort. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody, y'all. Hold up. Sees Anti Misfit, Senor Bob, Taco Syndicate, Marconi. See Kurt 24. Hey, there he is. T for Tejas, bro. Great to see you. Now, no matter how much everyone out there, a lot of you guys have already contributed, like Kurt 24, Drew. I honestly, I'm just gonna send you 2 knives because of some specific things when they come in. But they've paid for them in advance. Okay. However, when I am about to click the button for the website to go live, I am literally going to hit up T for Texas and I'm going to be like, yo, I'm about to click the button at like X time on the dot. And I promised him that he would be the first one that could go on, click in, and because he was actually the first customer for DLD hardware, first time ever, right? And he was like, it'd be really important to me to be the first customer for definition knives as well. So I was like, you know what, bro, you got it, man, you got it. That means a lot. We got to keep tradition going. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's cool as hell. So yeah, I'll hit you up the moment that we're about to go live. It's probably gonna be like about a week ish, maybe a weekish, maybe 10 days. We'll see. There's a bunch of variables here, but we'll see. But if you'd like, take a look at the thumbnail. And if you see the thumbnail, shout out to Black Diamond Guns and Gear. Josh, Fat Tech Josh, just killed it and helped me make that. We'll say that. He helped me make that. He made that. Uh, Stop. Don't let me pretend to be flying rich and somebody else just made something for me. And then I say he helped me make it. No, he made that. But yeah, it looks fire, man. It's super exciting. Super exciting. Now that the knife that's in that picture is the Copilot, which is the knife that was made to pay homage to Flying Rich. And I'm sure y'all know about the 5 that we're launching. The Boyd is probably the second most popular. The most popular has been the Copilot. Um, we got the same amount of all of them. So if people just go crazy with the Copilot and the Boyd, then I'm going to be like, shit. But we'll figure it out. T for Tejas, Taco Syndicate, Marconi. Let's see if I missed anyone. Bill Campuris, what's up, brother? Also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. Bill Campuris. Let's see. 30 Hate. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member. Marconi, Crumpy. Good to see you, Crumpy. Dang, how many channels you got, bro? Barton Fink, Bill Kemper, 717, Ryder, Johnny Bog, Gord, Johnny Propane, Taco Syndicate. Dang. Johnny Propane. I see you back there. Give me just a sec, brother. Taco Syndicate, Barton Fink, Zanti. Am I missing anybody? No, I don't think I'm missing anyone. Hold up. Senor Bob, Black Diamond Guns of Gear, Zanti. Okay, Damian Christ, what's up, fam? Good to see you. DB, Mr. Monica himself. JC Neener, Jason, what's up, fam? Tactical Muffin Top, what up? Excuse me. Kyle Wade, my guy, great to see you. What up? What up? G23, what up? Fat Gray Man, great to see you. So a bunch of people are actually talking about how I went to a gun show, no plates, no plate carrier, no industry hoodies, no gun art, more holster tables than AR parts. There were uppers, HK MP5, small curved mags started at 150 beans. Met some peeps. Dang, where are you at that HK MP5 mags are $150? That's crazy. Tyrannical Thought Police, brother. Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Edge of the South, what up? M. Gabriel, what's up, brother? Tim Hoppa, JC Neener, all you guys. If I missed you, just shout, throw something out in chat, and I'll make sure that I come back to you. But let's go ahead and, if we may, we'll bring on our first guest. I'm actually really glad you can come in. Hey, Silverback, brother, great to see you. Also a channel member as well. DLD, YouTube messing with you again. Sent you a vid, not letting gifting. What? Bro, you see that? You see how they doing me? That's it. I quit. All right, we're gonna run the show. All right. I'm just kidding. They'll never stop me. You know what? They're gonna do what they do, and I'm gonna do what I do, and I will project our message for as far and wide and as long as I can. And when they shut me down, they'll shut me down. And then I'll just go outside with a megaphone. So, and I'll be screaming out energetics recipes to my neighbors. All right, let's go ahead and have your boy come on. It's your boy, Chips Ahoy, your boy Fish with the practical jerkies.
Good
What's up, bud?
evening,
Good evening. I
fine
think
ladies and gentlemen.
I think you left your hat on from work.
Yes, I did.
JK.
No, it got me thinking. Like, I'm gonna join them.
You know what? We talked about that actually in the chat last night. Testing, range minded podcast. Good to see you, gentlemen. Um, we someone had mentioned. I think it was you. Mentioned like what if we had people like join the ranks and like get into covertly like get information and shit like that, right?
They're doing it.
Very much so. Well, you know what? Before we get too much into it, take a moment, if you will, and just introduce yourself. Let everyone know who you are, what you do, where they can find you.
I'm just a normal dude. I like pews. I scrubbed my YouTube because I'm tempted to scrub everything at this point. But I'll leave my Instagram. Still got the tactical turkeys going. If you want to see me or any of the turkeys, we provide good stuff. Sub that channel. That's our main hub. The fucking beehive.
And don't forget about the Pew Portal, y'all.
Yes, and Pew Portal.
Full
And
effect.
you follow me on IG. I'm more active on IG.
Yeah. Dude, I swear I was following you, but I just saw like a couple weeks ago, maybe a few weeks ago.
I was waiting for your address to mail that thing today.
Oh
So
yeah, that's right. I gotta
now I'm
send
gonna have to do it tomorrow. Sorry, Flying Rich. I have your stuff ready.
send Fish my address. 123 Main Street. I'm just kidding.
422 Needley Road. What is it?
244 Needy Road. How
244.
many tax stamps have you done? You don't know that address yet?
Too many, bro. So many that like they need to send me a tax refund.
For real. So hold on. That's funny. We actually don't get to write off. Do we?
You should be able to, right?
I've never
I mean,
written.
if you think about it.
Yeah, I'm paying taxes, bitch. So hold on. So have you ever done a tax stamp that is not digital? Like, have you ever done a regular paper
Yeah, one of
timestamp?
like my first ones or first couple, I think, were like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see this video that Kurt sent me. Let's see. I gotta mute while I do this.
Excuse me. Sorry.
God bless you. Dang, you're right. YouTube is not allowing the gifting of channel members right now. That's crazy, bro.
I'm pissed that I never got one. Like I'm always in the chat and I always miss like the gifts. I don't know how you do it. I just suck, I guess.
So no, it's actually not that at all. You actually have to go in your chat if you were like as a viewer watching, you have
Mhm.
to click the area where you super chat and click allow gifts. Yeah, crazy, right? I saw it one day. I was like, allow gifts. Why would I not allow gifts? Click, and then I got one like that
So
day.
hold on. I've been missing this whole time because of that. Oh
I
my
bet you most people are missing because of that, man. AK Lover, what up? Good to see you.
so
People in chat were saying
I
bless
go
you.
to super chat.
I think it was there. If not, I may be mistaken. So somebody else in chat maybe correct me.
Weird.
Oh, we have a caller. Let me bring them on real quick. Okay, caller, go ahead and state your name.
Listen, folks, DLD After Dark is hands down the best podcast in the country. I mean, hands down, folks. There's
Oh
no
wow.
other live stream like it. That dark guy really knows what he's talking about.
Well, thank you.
Oh, and fuck the ATF.
Oh goodness.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I every time I see that, I'm like, all right, I just got to click it. Um, yeah. So guys, do me a favor and show some support to the Tactical Turkeys. Those guys are the homies. And if you don't know, the Tactical Turkeys were the inspiration for the name of the Birdshot, which is the OD Green 8CR13 MOV steel folder that Definition Knives is launching. So, bro, this thing in the hand, woo, man, it feels good. Feels so
I
good,
can't wait.
dude. Y'all are getting one as soon as they
I,
get in.
I can't. I've been slacking on my knife game. Like I'm not very good at my knife game.
That honestly, it's kind of great because Dust showed me the knife that he carries, and it's like a broken Smith and Wesson. And you showed me the knife that you carry, and it's like a 74-year-old um,
Broken
bench
tip.
made. Mm-hmm. And y'all, it doesn't matter how great or expensive your knife is. If you try to use it as a screwdriver, it's going to fail. Just don't even try it. And
I'm
we all know it, right? How many tips of knives have we
guilty.
broken? Yeah, we're like, I can get away with this one. Snap, you know. Yeah. Um, the AFT eats bananas for the shape, not the flavor. Thank you, Range Minded Podcast. Okay, so we had talked about um, a few things in our last stream, but I think like looking at it like where we are right now, um, it seems like we're headed in a direction where either WW3 might kick off or a civil war of some sort, like some type of whatever it may be. Even honestly, even if it's just a very dramatic weather event, right? If something kicks off, like we have to make sure that we have everything in order so we can prepare. I honestly think that it's more likely we'll be on our own turf, unfortunately, opposing our own people than anything else or any other nation, state, or country or whatever you want to call it. But do you wanna try to come up with some scenarios that we can kind of war game through?
Oh, I'm not good at that.
Oh yes, you are. You just don't know it yet.
What's the criteria? Do I have any like specific
Uh,
parameters?
not really. And it. So with this kind of thing, like you don't even really have to really think about like what's the right answer. It's just good to get like different perspectives from different people. So like for an example, one of the most recent ones that we did was like, all right, um let's say you're with your team of 6 guys, and, you guys are basically, you have Overwatch, and, your patrol, and, a few guys are inside, a few guys are outside on patrol, and, you see a woman and a child walking within, like, 300 yards of your compound. What do you do? And all the answers that we got ranged from, talk to them and see where they're coming from and what they need and all that, uh, to, shoot on sight, no questions asked. And it is such a shift of, like, perspective when you're thinking of, like, okay, well, it's just a woman and a child, right? And the child had a broken arm. Well, it's like, you don't know who broke that arm, right? You don't know who's making that woman and that child go up to that compound. You don't know who's watching them and watching you. And it was an important thought exercise. Now, some people may think like, well, this is stupid. You shouldn't, you shouldn't, you know, fantasize over these kinds of things. Like, guys, this isn't fantasizing. This isn't, obviously it's fantasy, it's for entertainment and all that stuff. However, we need to remember that the body will not go to where the mind has not gone. So if you don't psychologically prepare yourself for these kinds of things and situations, like, bro, you
Okay,
will not be prepared. And it could be anything. It could be like,
I
you
got it.
know, okay, all right, lay it on me. Anything you want.
You're at work. Suddenly you notice your cell service is out. Okay, you're scrolling TikTok or whatever, and it's down. All right,
Hold on, you have TikTok?
whatever you're doing. You notice the internet's out. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
uh, an emergency alert comes through. Take cover. Off in the distance. Say you live, I don't know, 100 miles away from the nearest city, right?
Okay.
You see the sky turn red. Go.
Mm. Damn. Okay. I mean, in that situation, I,
So you're gonna have, I don't know, 10 minutes for the road for the high before the highways are done.
yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? Because the lights will be out, right? Or whatever. Traffic
Yeah.
lights.
Yeah. I mean, one thing, in another scenario,
You
well,
okay? I forgot part of the scenario. Sorry.
yeah, no, you're good.
You work 30 miles from your home.
30 miles. Okay.
30.
So
30.
you're 100 miles from the city
From
and
a
30
big
miles
city.
from your
Yeah.
home.
Yep.
Okay. Are you where you work and where you live? Is it kind of rural? Is it suburban? Because urban is 100 miles away. So
Rural suburbanish.
okay. All right. So I imagine more suburban where you're at, but where you live, maybe more rural or something like that.
Yeah, or either or, it doesn't matter.
Okay. All
You
right.
know what I mean?
So I mean, I think, partly, like, I just want to touch on a couple things first. So usually, like, I like to think that I'm pretty attentive to, like, the things around me. So, if you start noticing that, your service is out, or Wi-Fi is out, or TVs are out, or power's out, or whatever it may be, right? And if you're noticing that other people are, even if you see people looking at their devices weird, right? Like, or getting frustrated, or, like, if you start to pick up anything that, like, something is wrong, obviously the gigantic flash in the sky would probably give something away that
So
something is
you
wrong.
didn't notice the flash. All you're coming to notice is the red sky or whatever fucking afterwards, right?
So, like, smoke and like fire and whatever off in the
If you
distance.
can see that far. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So you have no idea what it was.
So I think the most important thing, even though I have plans for bugging in and bugging out, I do keep some sustainment with me in the car, and of course weapons and things like that. However, my first goal is going to be family, right? So I think a lot of times, like our brain tells us, if we got to get on the roads, we may have, like you said, 10 minutes and that's it, right? So I'm going to make sure that I have all my equipment. So I'm leaving work with everything I got. I'm going to maximize whatever containers I have with like water, with, whatever, because if I can make the trek in my car, dope, I can get there quickly. If I have to walk, 30 miles is a very different conversation when you're talking about walking versus driving. So,
Yeah.
uh, if the roads are completely compromised, we need to
You don't know
remember.
that yet. You don't know that yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I would just say so I would gear up for the worst case scenario. I would first thing fill up every like water container that I have or bottle or whatever, just in case I do have to make like the camelback or whatever, if I have to make a little bit of a trek. I would, as quickly as I could, procure a bicycle, and I would shove that shit in my car or my trunk because I don't know what's going to happen when I get down the road. That may seem a little unrealistic, but think of how many bicycles you walk past every single day. All right. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And then I would probably just try to take back roads to get back to my place. However, we need to remember that roads are just like at that stage, roads are just a suggestion.
suggestion. Yep.
Yeah. So I would attempt to travel on roads, and if because my first priority is my family, right? And I know the 2 places that, we're gonna hold out until we go to another place when I get home, but I have to get home. So, I would imagine that the streets would start to become, like, way overpopulated, but if you don't leave and get on the road, like, immediately,
Yeah.
you're gonna be short because people at first are gonna be like walking outside. They're gonna be looking at whatever flash, burn, smoke, whatever's going off in the distance. They're gonna be recording it with their phones. They're gonna be doing all the stupid shit that people in the general public do. And then from there, what's up, BB? From there, oh man, I didn't think about this. What if whatever happened 100 miles away neutralized my vehicle? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I guess that could be part of it, but let's say it's not neutralized.
Okay. Because then I would just steal an old vehicle in that case. But no lie, I would steal a bike, and I
Yeah.
would I would throw that in the car, and I would get back to my family as quickly as possible, and follow my if I could get back. And let's say, you know what? Let's say I get 15 miles into my trip, or even 20 miles into my trip. Let's say 20. I get 20 miles into my trip, and at that point, now the roads are starting to get totally just bogged down and dragging and uh, totally blocked off. The National Guard is setting up blockades, whatever it is. If I have to take whatever gear and water and food and stuff that I have with me, ammo and all that, and throw whatever I have and whatever I can on my person with backpack and crossbody bag and whatever, then I will hop on that bike and I will bike my happy ass the last 10 miles of the trip to get back to the family.
I
What
like it.
about you?
Same idea on the 2 wheels, but different power mode.
Okay. What are you thinking?
I'm looking for a dirt bike or something, or motorcycle. Fuck it.
Something that
Whatever
helps
I
you,
find first.
something that
Something on
helps you
the
with
wheel.
roads are a suggestion. Because
Right.
I have a pretty
Even
small car.
even if the roads are a suggestion, you could still get around shit on a bike,
For
like
sure.
any motorcycle.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yep. I
Um,
mean, even dude, sidewalks are perfect for motorcycles.
dude, and in my area, there's fucking ATV motorcycle shops all over.
Mhm.
Like if I have to, I'll acquire what I need. Like that
Dude.
would be my first. If I can see the explosion, like I know what's going on,
Mhm.
straight to get a bike.
DLD has a heart attack at the end of his driveway from biking 10 miles. Dude, no lie, I I, uh, I know it may seem like I'm actually in much better shape now, and, I'm moving like an average of 2 miles a day now, bro. I'm not like running every day, but I'm in much better shape. I feel better, my energy's better, my sleep is better, my eating habits are better, everything is better. I was actually just looking at myself in the video I did, the XR920 video, like the videos I shot like 4 months back versus the videos I have now. I'm like, yo, I actually like look thinner now. It's crazy. So yeah, no, I think having the realization for me of like if I'm not at least in decent shape, I'm going to die quickly is a really shitty thing to have to digest. So
My goal at that point is to get to my family as fast as possible.
yeah. Now, if you can't communicate
After
with
that,
them,
yeah, and if no communication, like I'm not. No offense, I'm not trying to pedal a bike for fucking 2 days or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Like it needs to be within an hour or two.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, for
like
sure. Yeah, TB looks sexy AF. Thanks, bud. I'm working on it. Me too, bro. I've been rucking 3 to 6 miles a day, bro. Good for you. So, I don't know if y'all know this, but Missouri Survival and Outdoors, I think he lost like over 100 pounds by rucking every day. Like he
nice.
literally just threw on his kit and went out rucking every single day, which is awesome.
Yeah, cat would be, or probably a fucking loader,
Rowboat, dang.
a front wheel loader where you could just push cars out of the way and keep it
That would be
moving.
gangster. I would love to
Because
go
those
to
will
w
go like 25 miles an hour.
you can still get around. Honestly, look, I'm sorry, so we're talking about in a fictitious situation, okay? But I would be really tempted to go stop by a local law enforcement agency and
And steal
procure
an
them,
MRAP,
yes,
bro.
literally, like, relieve them of their,
Of an
MRAP.
MRAP. Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be at some point in the apocalypse. I'm finding an MRAP. Like
dude.
that's
They're only like a quarter milli used. Go ahead,
yeah,
bro.
but they're free 99 in SHTF.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Dude, it's man. Okay, so let me ask you this. So let's say, same situation. Let's say you're able to drive 20 miles, but you got a bike 10 or motorbike 10 or whatever.
Yeah,
Um, you usually carry a sub gun. So
yeah,
let's say you got your carry gun
yeah,
and you got your sub gun. Are you rolling with it like on a sling and out,
yeah.
or are you keeping it
Single point sling, psh, bam, locked,
so
ready to go.
it's out and in the open?
It's on my chest, so like you have to be really looking.
But I guess that's one of the things I'm thinking of is like, do I go all out like, fuck it, making my sub gun or carbine, depending on what I have, completely visible, or am I trying to, hide it? Because usually I'll either have my MP5 in the little laptop bag. So I'm thinking like, okay, do I throw on my laptop bag crossbody, or
Yeah,
do I
no,
take it out?
you want it easily accessible because you got to think. We came up with the idea, get the bike. You don't think people stopped in traffic are gonna go, I need a fucking bike right now?
He's got a bite. Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking like
Like you need to be ready to rock.
work.
I think. I don't know.
Most close in work, I'm going to be able to do with my pistol, and I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
saying
for sure.
after about 450 rounds out of the pistol today, I got to say that I'm nothing to sneeze at. I
And I
can do
think
some work with the pistol.
so. I bring my duty belt too, so like that might
Yeah,
deter people to make them think, oh, he's official business here or
yeah.
something. You know, I don't know. Maybe probably not.
Dude, honestly, it's funny because like when I bring my duty belt out to my trunk and throw it in there, like the neighborhood kids see me, they're like, "Oh, are you in the military?" You know, I'm like,
Right.
what?
When you
Like,
see somebody
no.
with a drop leg holster and like
Yeah,
spare mags and an IFAK kit, you're kind of like,
yeah.
I don't know. Most normal people are gonna assume
That
that you're
you're something.
yes.
Not, they probably will have no idea at all, but they'll be like, he's got something to do with
They'll
something.
assume that you're something to do with your occupation.
Yeah, you are something, some type of official in some way. I'm gonna get a badge that says FAFO on it.
I'm just gonna wear this hat. Like,
For real. AFT hat. I do have the AFT shirt, the Polymer 80 Assemble for Thyself shirt.
yeah.
Okay, so real quick before we go on to another one, what's your pistol belt, your pistolero belt setup?
I actually just ordered a new one. I have I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. It's right here. Hold on. I'll tell you.
Woo!
So it
That one.
is
Yeah,
Mine went
you're
dead.
good.
Want me to get
Let
it?
me whisper a secret. Don't tell mommy what I told you. You got it?
Sorry,
it's
sorry.
a VTAC.
Oh, the Viking Tactical?
Yeah, with a for the Glock 19 or
Nice.
19X or whatever, you know. Drop leg. And then
Nice. So 2 pistol mags and 1 rifle
one
mag.
rifle. Yeah.
So you're right. Was that a Safari Lane?
Yes.
So Safari Lane holster, um, 2 pistol mags and 1 rifle mag and an IFAK.
Yes. The IFAK's not I'm taking this shit off because I actually just ordered another one
Nice.
and I'm gonna reconfigure stuff for SMG.
Here, let me grab.
Loadout.
Are those the HSGI Taco magazine
HS
carriers?
I don't know what they are.
Let
I
me
just
see them.
bought yeah.
Hold them up. Yeah, those are the HSGI. So
Are those
the
bad?
HSGI, no, they're good. So when installed correctly, they're good. I installed mine incorrectly, and I was stupid. But the HSGI mag carriers, if you like, they are perfect for Glock magazines, but also if you wanted to rock like a Beretta or like something else, they
Yeah.
work perfectly too.
Yep.
But also you can take your B&T SMG mags and run them in those too.
I saw that you just pull like the string down or whatever, right?
Honestly, you can just jam them shits
Just
in
jam
there.
them in there.
Yeah, dude, your AR magazine carrier,
Yeah.
because it's HSGI, you could throw an AK mag in there if you wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
so basically the way that they're set up is they have like, think of like the material, the multicam material on the outside is like a U shape, and then the sides are polymer, and it's all stringed together by this really stretchy string.
Yep.
So that's essentially the retention. So you could drop 308 mags in there if you wanted to, and it would stretch everything out. But the moment you take it out, it goes back to its original shape. So like you can't like break it like other mag carriers. Here, I'll show you mine real quick.
No, that's a good belt, that VTAC. I forget what I just ordered, but this guy like hand makes them. I found it on Reddit, but they're really nice. It has the same style clip, which is what I like, and then the Molly system, which is what I prefer. And then so like why I'm doing this is because I lost my inner belt. You know that Velcro piece that goes in your pants?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I lost it, dude. I have no idea what I do. I went to a class and I have no idea what I did with it.
Dang.
I think I left it at the fucking range.
I do love having gloves. The Magpul gloves are awesome. These are the
Yep.
technical gloves, but they also came out with another version of them called the patrol gloves. I keep them on a D ring that I could just throw on the belt if I want.
Yeah, those are
So
fire. Also, if you go to Walmart, you can get the mechanics Coyote Brown ones.
Yep.
They're like $15, dude. Like,
and they're super hardcore, dude.
dude, and you could punch them, but like they got the ones with the
knuckles.
knuckles and shit. Like,
Yeah, those are pretty hardcore. So this, I will say, I agree. Like, you know, I'm a multicam lover, right? But like, multicam definitely gives you that like, I like work for someone kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
so I don't really love that about it, but so I'm rocking the it's a Blue Alpha belt, which you guys can get at fattech.com. This has the Safariland drop leg with the 6390. I actually wrapped this myself. It was a black 6390, but
oh,
I
nice.
wrapped it myself, and then I painted the OD
The
green.
cover.
Yeah, the cover and the
Funny you say that. I've been going ham with spray paint the last
really,
dude. The last couple of weeks, I've been painting everything, dude. Like,
dude, it's fun. It's you gotta love painting shit, man. That's the best. Um, so I'm rocking the I also wrap that as well. It's the K-Bar TDI, the large one with the
yeah,
Tonto blade and serrations. And the reason why I chose that one for my pistol belt is because it's angled, so it's not a big, large fixed blade that like jabs in your ribs or gut or whatever. I have the S-Tac horizontal um, tourniquet carrier, and then I have the blue alpha, blue alpha micro trauma kit now.
does it come fully equipped, ready to
No,
go?
this one was just the unit, and it was like 40 something bucks,
I was just gonna say I
42 bucks.
like the form factor of that one a lot.
Yeah, dude. So I have like 5 other ones like just sitting everywhere, and
They're just
they're
too
loaded
big,
too.
right?
Yeah, they get in the way of everything. They get in the way of sitting down. They get in the way of everything. So this was the best one. Now, I used to keep my tourniquets inside my my medical kit, which it's just it was too large. So I keep 2 on my belt, and I do
Jeez.
2 in horizontal carriers,
Yeah.
and then on this side I got 3 pistol mags and 1 AR mag. And honestly, it's a pistol belt, so I'm like, really, I'd like to just go ham with pistol mags and then keep my AR mags like on me, or like either a chest rig or a plate carrier. But even if I'm rocking a pistol belt, I want to be able to pick up someone else's rifle and throw a fresh mag in it if I
Yeah.
need to, and then
Yep.
replenish this mag by someone else's shit if I need to. So
It's smart to have one fully loaded AR mag. Like, I
yeah,
don't, like, you saw my belt. I don't even have an AR in my get home kit, but I keep one extra AR mag just in case. Like,
yeah,
you
because
never fucking know, dude. Like,
the likelihood of you running into someone else's AR is very
it's very
likely.
high.
Yeah,
Very high.
yeah.
Let's be honest, if your fucking battle belt's going on,
Stuff is bad.
yeah, like,
I forgot to go over the coolest part of my kit. Now, Fish doesn't like this, but I'll tell you now, I love it. In front
no
of the Glock mags, I have this. It
thumbs
is
down for the fucking mag pouches. They're gay.
no, it's the dump pouch,
Yeah, stupid.
but it's not for mags. It's for treats.
Oh, Skittles.
Yeah, it's actually called the Skittles pouch. So
Okay,
this is the small one,
I can get down with
and
that.
I'm probably not going to be throwing my empties in here. All right, let's be honest, right? Like I got enough Glock magazines just in my trunk alone to, fuel a war. But for anything that you need to, if you need to like procure something while you're running around or grab something like whatever, it folds up to be so small. I just felt like it was dumb not to have it. Like, look,
Do you carry a notebook and pen?
not on my pistol belt, but yes. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Because
If
that could be.
you don't have a right in the rain, then
You're
you know,
wrong.
yes. So I don't even know how to showcase how big this is, but it's large. I could fit this Topo Chico, this
See, I'm good with that, bro. I'll have my backpack. Like, I don't need that shit.
yeah, it's just it's not totally useless space because so you can make it super big, you can use it for other stuff, and while you're not using it, you take it, right? Watch this. Fold it up.
You got pockets.
Pockets are great, and this gives me more pockets. And when I'm not using it, it's like it's not even there.
I'm anti-dump pouch gang. Like, sorry.
I love the dump pouch.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. I'm just anti-dump pouch.
It's the micro, I think it's called the micro Skittles pouch. Now, I actually changed my magazine carriers to yes, you could totally fit a 40 ouncer in there, 100%. So, okay, a couple things.
I
So,
need a flask attachment.
you could probably put a flask in an HSGI AR mag carrier. Ballpark, you know. So here's the thing. I used to run HSGI magazine carriers and I still have them. I was going to build out a second belt so I could keep one belt that's just like my keep it in the car, beat it up, throw it around, take it to wherever, do trainings in it, and then keep my other one like at the crib or whatever. But I never did it. I have everything else except the belt. Um, but I changed them out for the S-Tacs, which have like the bowed Kydex and then the whatever Cordura around it, which is cool. But like one of the benefits of the HSGI mag carriers is that if I needed to change my pistol, I could just take my Glock out, my Glock mags out, you know, throw them wherever, and then take my Beretta, click in the Safariland holster, and then take my Beretta mags, throw them in there. They will work in that, right? But let's say I needed to run my subgun, and I'm like, I need to run my MP5 mags. Those will not fit my MP5 mags. Period.
No.
Like they will not. So I'm kind of tempted to go back to the HSGI mag carriers so I can throw in Glock mags, Beretta mags, whatever, Sig 320 mags if I have to. For
I
some
haven't had a
reason.
problem with the shit I'm running
Yeah,
at all. At all.
they're good.
They're
My
good, bro.
issue, honestly, was that excuse me. My issue was that I didn't install them correctly. So I thought that one of the inherent issues with HSGI high speed gear, whatever you want to call it, the Taco mag carriers, was that re-indexing was difficult. And I kept hearing
Oh,
everyone
because
say,
the flap closes sometime.
well, because it's basically four pieces held together by like
Yeah.
stretchy
Yeah.
strings. So like if you start to push it in at one angle, you kind of have to like work it in there and then push down. Whereas those are
See,
just like
I'm not a dumb pouch guy, and I'm not like for classes. Yeah, I'll do the tack reload and whatever the fuck, right?
mhm.
But when it's go time, bro, I'm leaving the empty fucking mags, dog. Like,
Yeah, but I mean like
like I'm not worrying
let's
about
say
shit.
like if there's ever an opportunity where you need to re-index quickly, like let's say like you came across
Give me a scenario.
a cadaver in the street, you're light on ammo, only got one mag in your gun, but all your mags on your belt are empty.
Are empty. Okay, everything's empty on the belt. I have
Yeah,
a mag in my gun. What's my round count on my gun?
like 17 plus one
Okay.
or
And I
something.
find another mag.
You find a cadaver dead on the ground, and he's got fully loaded, you know,
Okay,
belt.
pockets. Bang bang.
But
Or
I'm
on my belt
saying,
in the empty spot.
or if you have a dump pouch, you can load up your dump pouch with magazines. No, I mean, it's in any situation, it could be easy to just grab them and load them and throw them in there. But the benefit of being able to use the same mag carriers for, you know, Glock, Sig, HK, or Beretta, and subguns, MP5s like that. In my opinion, that's better. So I think I'm probably going to switch away from the S-Tacs, even though they're only like $15 per module. So they're like super affordable, and they're honestly really good quality. Like I've done probably at least 3 classes with this setup, and they're solid. they're running really well. They don't look super like worn down or dirty or anything. The retention is still good, you know. But like if I grab, okay, so here's a SIG 365 mag. Yeah, like that would
It still kind of guy has it. Yeah, you're
kind
good.
of, but like if I take two fingers,
As long as it's straight, you'd be okay. Like you're fucked on an HK, like you said.
yeah, those won't even go in like at all. But like if you, let's say you're running your Scorpion and you wanted to use Scorpion mags, you could still
Yeah.
put those in the HSGI mag
Yeah.
carriers. You can't put that in this. With this, if you're not running Glock mags, you're kind of short.
Yeah. You never want to leave your empty mags unless you what? Say that? Being resupplied with military back troops. What are you talking about, Rip Curl?
Okay, you never want to leave your empty mags on the ground unless you're being resupplied by military.
So I have
troops.
probably 200 plus mags.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably.
I'm not worried about
100.
fucking 5 of them trying to get home to my fucking kids. Like,
I think in this scenario, like with this scenario, I would leave my mags because who cares? I can grab another 3-4 mags, no big deal. I probably wouldn't make it a habit throughout all of SHTF.
no, like my pistol mags, I'm probably gonna fucking put them in my pocket. To be honest with you.
What if you had a dump pouch?
No, what the fuck? Why when I have pockets?
So I actually don't use my dump pouch for that. It's mostly for like in any other situation if I need a place where my pockets are too full or compromised, or if I need to just throw something in and take it out really quickly or whatever. But I mean, honestly, when shit gets bad, I'm probably not just going to throw on a bunch of kit and go out there. I'm
No.
probably going to try to be as like low key as possible.
Yes.
So
Okay, if it's fucking 3 months in,
mhm.
yes, I'm gonna save my mags. Like at that point, I'm planning every time I step out the door, right? But for this scenario to get home, dude, no holds barred to get to my kids, bro. Like I'm still in your dirt bike. Shit's going down.
Yeah, like for that.
I wear Under Armour tactical. I don't know what the fuck they're called. I think they're called tactical pants. Just search them on Amazon. They got fucking
Tactical pants.
They're not.
Dude,
I mean, I don't know. What
I
they are.
will punch a kid in the face to take his bike, his moped, his
Dude, I'm getting a fucking bike, like
electric scooter, whatever.
That's happening within the first 30 minutes of this scenario.
So, have you seen any of those videos of like how to start like Kias and Gixxer 600s and like all the shit out there? That stuff could come in handy a great deal.
Oh yeah,
a great deal.
Oh yeah. Have you ever had to call and get a key made? Like the new shit?
No.
You don't even need a key, bro. Like
What
that's
do you
how
mean?
they're stealing all these cars. You know the big like epidemic of stealing cars?
Mm-hmm.
It's software. It's like Bluetooth Wi-Fi software.
Really?
It's the wildest shit, dude. I had a key made for both of my cars, and the dude had it fucking made in like.
Oh, you know what? I saw a
I'm
short.
talking a minute, bro. Like,
Yeah, a dude literally like made a key in the field and then synced it with like the guy's truck, like in the field.
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
It's wild.
Does Big Fish wear cargo pants?
No, I just told you I wear like work pants, like fucking
like Dickies type material,
shit like that. Yeah,
gotcha. So
Carhartt or I hate that the fucking new generation jacked Carhartt from us too. By the way,
yeah, well they're stupid. They don't get it.
No, but my favorite are these Under Armour. Not 511. I used to rock 511 back in the day. This is 2009 and 8 and shit when I was in Iraq. But fucking Under Armour makes these I don't know what they're called. I want to say you can just search Under Armour tactical pants.
What? That happened to my coworker's 2024 Denali. They were
Yeah,
able
bro.
to shut off his Ring camera and
It's
steal
wild.
his truck from some laptop or electronics in under 3 minutes.
It's wild, dude. When he made the key, I was like, that's how easy it is. I was like, holy shit.
That's crazy, dude. That is insane. I had no idea it was like that. I'm seeing dudes, like start Kias with a, piece of like um coat hanger, Hang on, let me grab a bottle opener real quick.
Yeah, a dirt bike would probably be easier. Just watch a YouTube video. But no, that would be my preference, would be a fucking 450 dirt bike. Or like an enduro type shit. Like, I don't know, like who makes enduro bikes? KTM, Honda? That would be my preference in our scenario that we're having. Because your number one goal is to get back to your base, right? Like your home, make sure your kids are good, all that. You need to get back to your loot, your real rig, your real loadout. So your objective at that point should be reach the destination ASAP. And if you don't know how the roads are going to be, you're 30 miles, bro. You can get 10 miles in and it's clogged up. You should try to find a two-wheel vehicle or four. If you can find a UTV, that'd be sick too. But something that is off-road capable and easily maneuverable. I mean, if you gotta get a Harley, you get a Harley, whatever the fuck it is. Do you guys agree with this? 3-wheel works well.
Yeah, what the hell?
What's 3-wheel? You sit out there in a fucking a big wheel and shit.
A big wheel. Let's see if I can just open this with
So,
this.
so that, I mean,
really?
Since we're bringing this up, everyone should know how to use a clutch on a bike.
Yeah, that's important. I'm not highly skilled in that regard.
I mean, if you do it once, you'll be good. Like,
yeah, I could do it if like I absolutely needed to, because it's like all I'd be thinking of is family. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna find a way.
a quad would rock too, to be honest,
dude. Especially if you find one of those like Banshees, the automatic joints.
Those are so fucking loud, though.
They are. They are.
The old school 2-stroke, dude. The '90s kids, we had it the best, bro.
You'd have to
We
use
had
a silencer of some sort. Okay, so your all-out kit, the world is falling apart kit.
Yeah.
Just in the beginning, early on, like it does a Honda Grom work? Absolutely. I may be over the weight limit. I don't know, but possibly.
Yeah, you'd be good. RDN, that would rock, dude. A side by side, because you could still get on a shoulder and squeeze through everything, or in the median of a highway and just rip, bro.
So
like
500 Polaris 4x4. Dang.
Anything that has in that segment would be ideal.
Yeah.
Any 2-wheel, 3-wheel, 4-wheel.
Drew, what it do? What up? What up? So let me ask you this. So your kit, like very beginning stages, total pandemonium, the world is ending. Obviously, we're going to try to stay away from everything and everyone in every possible way. However, in everything that we've seen and studied and all the real life,
You're talking first week. Like, I've already made it home, right?
I'm talking like, yeah, you've made it home. I'm talking first week, like after the first 30 days, where like people are like bodies everywhere, things are like starting to kind of slow down, but there's still chaos. There's still basically, I'm saying there's no
law, right? Like there's no,
law's gone.
We're in WROL or whatever.
Yes. And that means that most of the people that are still walking are the dangerous ones, right? If they're alive, and
or they just haven't met fish yet.
most of them, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep
Maybe not after 30 days.
Oh, and have some fucking confidence, by the way.
Oh,
When you're in
and
this situation,
confidence.
if you've been all these past couple years, if you've been fucking training,
Mhm.
handling your business, you should know you can handle
You're
90% of situations, bro. Unless you run into fucking SEAL Team 6.
so
Like,
that kind of is the whole purpose for everything, psychologically preparing yourself, physically preparing yourself, getting in better shape, shooting as much as you can. You're betting on you being faster and better than most other people, and if you train on a regular basis, you are going to be better than most people, right? You are. If you can put a shot in the A zone in under 1 second, you are light years beyond most people. So
if you can move and fucking shoot,
yeah,
you're ahead of 80% of the population.
and communicate.
If you can move while fucking shooting at a target,
Yeah,
you're past 80% of the gun owners in America.
yeah.
And it's a sad fact, but it's honest fucking truth, dude. Like,
Pride will get you killed. Yeah, I don't think so.
we're not saying be fucking Rambo or anything. We're just saying, like,
I think confidence is a sighted in rifle where you know your holds, and your pistol is an extension of you, right? Once you know, never be cocky, but being confident is
no,
there's a healthy level of confidence for sure, for sure. Um, so what's
you will have I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm the best ever. I'm not, dude. I'm not. But I've been in enough classes and enough situations and training where I know I'm at a different level than most fucking people with guns.
I think
Is that a fair assessment to say? Like, can I say that?
yeah, I mean, I think honestly, most of us, if you've taken more than 2 classes in your life of shooting, you're likely very far beyond most people and most gun owners. And it's kind of sad to say, it sucks. Like, people don't take the preservation of their life very seriously. Do you think they're getting together on a Saturday night to talk about potential scenarios if the world fell to shit? You know what I
Very
mean?
good point, dude.
You
Good point.
know? So what's your kit? Like, let's say a month in,
All right.
shit's going bad.
Okay, a month in, I'm not going out in the day. That's not
Mhm,
happening.
mhm,
I have my nods. I have a full night set up.
mhm.
It's a SIG MCX Spear, 9-inch, 300 blackout, suppressed. I have my D-ball on it.
Nice.
And if I'm going out, I have people with me. I'm not gonna at this point, I'm not going out alone,
Yeah.
right? Like at least 3. At least fucking 3 people that I can count on. Yeah. So
Yeah.
my Team Wendy helmet.
It was a
PV
Shooters Global, just so you know, DB Cooper, the Shooters Global. I was actually using it today, did a video on it. My bad, Fish. Go ahead.
PVS 14 Gen White or white phosphorus.
Gen 3, white phosphorus.
Gen 3 or Rick's Tactical. Hit up DLD After Dark if you guys are interested.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, guys, like
Night vision is an absolute game changer.
I'm trying to tell, like, you can only like lead a horse to water. I mean, I get it. It's expensive, right? A lot of us out here are buying. We have fucking 30 guns. Okay. You're much better off if you establish your kit loadouts, like your rifle, your pistol, your belt, your rig. And if you can get night vision, get fucking night vision. It's gonna separate you from. Oh my god, I don't even know how to justify this. It's a superpower. There's a reason why the U.S. military is the best. It's because we own the fucking night. Okay.
Oh yeah, baby.
Like, if you need to go out and do shit, your best chances at night. And if you have this superpower, your odds are severely in your favor. Okay, I'm not trying to flex. This isn't a fucking flex thing. It's just the facts.
Look, this is not a flex right now. It's like, let me stop. Yeah, it is phosphor and not
And
phosphorus.
I know, like, a bunch of folks will be like, "I'll just hit you with my flashlight," and you don't know when we're coming, doggy.
Dude, I'm gonna be
You will
300
have
yards
no.
away.
You would have no idea.
You hold on.
Like, don't underestimate the power of night vision. Is all I'm saying. Like, and once you get it, you'll want to take a class, and then you'll see. You'll be like, "Oh shit."
Here's the reality.
Yes, night vision is usable 24/7 in all scenarios. Black Diamond.
Yeah. Daytime, nighttime, bro. But if it's cloudy or oh yeah, for the people that have said like, yeah, but if you don't have 100% moonlight, you can't. Dude, I could turn that on.
That's not true.
Not true at all. That's old Starlight stuff from the 60s, dude. That's all pretend. Now, there is an element of truth to the fact that different things soak up more IR light than others. So like leaves on trees, they soak up a lot of IR light, or like certain things like they even, certain articles of clothing hold more IR than others. So you see that like when you're looking under nods. But if I am 300 yards away with a laser on your ass that is going to hit within 3 inches of wherever it is, you will not see me. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, look how cool and high speed I am. I'm just saying that
Let's say
if
it's just me. It's me and Dust at night, or me and
Dark.
DLD at night. It's me
Mhm.
and him. We're going to fucking procure, I don't know, whatever. Make
Yeah.
it up. If I see a target, I can hit my laser, and he'll know that he's the only one that's gonna see that fucking laser,
Yeah. Unless someone else has night vision.
unless someone else has night vision. Correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I see someone on the left and I go, just bang the laser twice, he's gonna fucking,
Yep.
what's over there? And no one in the vicinity would be able to notice that.
The other dope thing is we could go out literally with no comms at all. And once we're done something, finished with something, he could literally just aim his rifle up and lasso his position with his laser, his IR laser that no one else can see. And I can make my way back to him and find him. And now, if we're talking like government, drones, and they got all the shit to find us.
Yeah.
So don't.
Brass catcher's got a good point. I'm not going to deny that. Thermal.
I guess
Thermal.
I'm agreeing with my absolutely. Thermal is king.
Thermal is king too, but when it comes to PID, thermal is not anywhere close to night vision.
Yeah. Thermal's come a long way even in the past just few years though. I will with my buddies, he's got a Scar 17S with an older thermal unit. It's probably like 6 to 8 years old. Bro, I went on a coyote hunt with that thing and like I thought it was the coolest thing. Over the last like 6 months, 9 months, I've been looking through some of this new thermal shit that's coming out and I'm like, holy shit. Like,
yes, and you want a suppressor too. I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
And it's not for the sound, it's for your signature. It's for the flash reduction at night.
Oh, Z. Okay, so he actually sent me this. So, thank you. Good to see you, brother. Also a channel member. So he says he sent me this information. You can get a military grade Gen 3 night vision periscope for your car for under $1,000.
That's crazy.
I had never seen anything like that until he sent it to me. I was like, "What?" Crazy.
And how do I say this? people out there have this technology.
Mhm.
like you're doing a disservice to just be like, nah, I don't need this shit.
Yeah, lots of people. I was blown away when I found out how many people local to me have night vision, lambs. So for people that don't know, lambs, a lamb is a laser aiming module. So like Fish earlier referenced his D-ball. His D-ball is a an IR laser. Usually it's vis laser and IR laser. That you can use on your rifle. I got one. Do you have a pistol that you use for night shooting?
It's not like night vision specific. It's just Glock, baby.
So I actually have an IR laser on a pistol, and I didn't know what your thoughts were on that.
So I can do that. Like if it comes down to it like that, I'd
Mhm.
probably end up doing that.
Yeah.
Like, but that's easy as swapping out shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I do like the other thing, hold on. How many times in your life have you seen something important hidden behind something like this?
Oh, I'm getting through that so fast. Nah, doggy, I'm carrying a fucking a grinder with me.
Oh, that's the thick one.
The grinder will rip through that in 10 seconds.
You bring in a
not
grinder?
not even 10 seconds. Yeah, bro.
Look at that. You see that?
You could carry a grinder with a DeWalt, a Milwaukee, whatever, in your
Bro,
backpack.
any medium to large padlock, literally like ready, go. 1, 2, 2 seconds. 2 seconds and that bitch is open.
A drill is a drill faster? Really? Than a grinder?
You could drill out the lock, but you got to also remember that you can skip the lock with inertia too. There's a bunch of different things you can do, but combs are like you can literally open something up, go in, totally clear it out, and then leave and then lock it up behind you, and they will have no idea what happened. They they'd be like
I mean, I guess you can carry bolt cutters, but I just figure a grinder is
Dude,
better for all types of situations.
I would love to find like a way to make like a very, very small set of bolt cutters, which would be tough to do because with bolt cutters, it's in the leverage.
They're usually like
Crazy long.
at least this fucking a grinder is like this, bro. Like,
But a grinder's loud as shit.
yeah, but it's 5 seconds. It's fucking neat. I'm in.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe a little longer than that.
Nah, have you grinded a log before?
Not like this.
It's so fucking fast. It's 5 seconds, bro. I'm telling you.
Damn.
Go do it right now or later tonight.
Yeah, I'll do it later tonight. I can do it right now. Yeah, I
If
mean,
if you have the right fucking the metal blade that cuts for metal,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
it's fucking instant.
Yeah, I know you can't use the like the ship for like wood or whatever. Dude, I will tell you though, man, these combs are super cheap and I have them like this for a reason because they don't make noise like this. Super quiet, okay?
I'm
I
pretty sure it's
also
Mike for a padlock.
I don't know. I'd have a tough time believing it, but if you say you can do it in 5 seconds, I believe you.
I've done it.
I would say like 30 seconds.
No shot, bro. It's like no way.
So let me
It's
see.
faster than that. I promise you. It's
I would say probably
maybe not 5. Okay, like 10,
10 to
maybe
15
10,
seconds.
maybe 10
probably.
seconds.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say 15. I would say maybe 10.
But I mean, one good thing is like with a drill, which you could probably even get away with using like a freaking cordless screwdriver, like battery operated screwdriver. With a drill, you can also slowly still demo stuff. You don't have to be running at crazy high speed like a saw. You can go in there, drill right into the lock, or you can jump them too. Hold on.
Okay, there we go. Andy's. We got people. See,
Oh yeah, we got some people that know what's up out in here.
I'm telling you, it's faster than you think, though. Like it's quick, bro.
Or pry up the latch with a crowbar. Safety glasses. Oh, you need safety glasses with the grinder. 100%. Shim the lock, bro. That's what I'm telling you. That the combs are like your key to everything. Like literally, I'm telling you, this isn't even the right size.
That's pretty sick, though. Can
And
you get
it's
that on Amazon?
probably not Amazon, but Covert Instruments.
Fucking ANR breach charge.
Dude, I mean, you ain't lying, you know. Yeah, you could start your fire with with your grinder as well. Dude, I mean, look, I think having multiple ways to do multiple things
See,
is
there's Detective
important.
John. I cut 3/4 inch bolts all the time in under 10 seconds. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, it's faster.
Got a Milwaukee
It's
grinder.
under 10.
Yeah, and I mean this one specifically is under a half inch. So um yeah, I mean I'm thinking 10, depending on the lock, maybe 10 to 15, but I think it depends. Like if you're doing it all the time,
I mean, if you're gonna just like a quick, like bust out the grinder, bam, done.
yeah.
Some locks you can't get the bolt cutters on,
Yeah.
and I don't want to carry bolt cutters. Let's be fucking honest.
Yeah, I don't want
I'd
to
rather
either.
carry a grinder.
Yeah. But I mean, having a bunch of this stuff is important, you know. Having what is it? Silcock keys
Yes, you need
for
that, the water
water.
joints,
Yeah, yeah.
and also get a the fire hydrant wrench. You guys know about those? You know how to,
Yeah.
have any of you ever turned on a fire hydrant?
I've not personally turned one on, no.
I've done it.
Really?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. What, like when you were like in the hood as a kid, or like just as an adult?
Both.
Damn, okay.
I've
Yeah,
done it. I've done it legally and illegally.
that's what's up. He said, "No, it's pretty fast. If you brace the lock collar up against the guard of the
Yep.
grinder,
Dude, it's like
very
me.
fast.
I'm telling you, it's fucking quick. Like
Maybe we'll have to put it to the test. I definitely. I'm not saying that a grinder is not a great tool to have. I think it's if you are
think of what else you can do with a grinder, though.
lots. You can grind. You can bump and grind for sure." Andy Lipscomb, bro, great to see you, man. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I got a chain in the back of my truck. It opens doors. Just ask my ex. Dang, dude, that's the other thing, man. Having a truck versus I got a little bitch car. I mean, it's not a bitch car, but it's not a truck, you know. So it's different. But apparently, there was a sighting of Joe Biden in Philadelphia. We're going to go to our DLD people on the ground right now. Guys, let us know what you see out there. Just capturing the hearts of all the general public. One
Who's
person.
Who's the chick? Is that his daughter?
I think it was his niece.
Is that the one from the shower thing? The fucking
No, that's his actual daughter.
dude.
That's why I say, oh, hold on. Handheld bandsaw, limited but very quiet. That's a good move. I think it's important for all of us to have lots of tools, because you never know what situation you may find yourself in. And if we're talking about like SHTF, remember most things of significant value will be locked up. Like think about it like this. If if people are leaving a pharmacy and
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, something terrible happened. We're going to lock up like we're closing shop, but I'm sure we'll be back after a day or two," but they never come back. That's how you're going to be encountering the pharmacy, right?
Yeah, and you need to hit. So that's fuck. I'm giving too much information. That's the number one plan for me.
Pharmacy.
In SHTF, World Without Law, within the first 24 hours, you need to take your fucking Walgreens.
Yeah.
They have everyone's gonna go to a fucking Walmart and wherever else. They're not thinking
CVS, Walgreens.
CVS, Walgreens. Walgreens has everything that Walmart has, but in a smaller quantity and
Yeah.
in a smaller space that you can control with
Dude,
3 or 4 people.
Walmart is a kill box.
Oh,
It
you're gonna
is.
die at Walmart.
Yeah. I mean that. Oh, it's his granddaughter. Dang, that's crazy. Imp Hugo, what up? You don't need 10 millimeter. Just call P Diddy. He's got all the pharma meds you need. um, I'm probably very early, maybe even too early, gonna hit the pharma-centric locations.
Oh yeah, because you need all penicillin. Woo,
Bro,
boy.
I do have a bunch of like antibiotics and medications, but certainly not enough. And dude, I'll tell you, there are a lot of places that would lock up just like that. So those types
Yeah,
of tools would
Bob's
be
got it.
super important.
Not just the Walmart one, the Amazon. Your
Oh,
Amazon distribution center. People are going to think about that till a week later.
money, very good. You know what? It may also be valuable to hit up. You know all those places that's send medications like through the mail and stuff. Just pull up their addresses. You know, there's got to be a bunch of places out there, like because most of those places won't send like narcotics through the mail, and it would be important if it
Yeah,
was the
I
end of
need
the
my
world.
Cialis, my fucking Viagra.
Yes.
I'm fucking clapping cheeks with a boner. All right.
With a boner. I don't know
I'm-
if there's another way to clap cheeks.
You gotta have the testosterone pumping. All right.
So I know that like I'm obviously not gonna go like terror like where are the drugs? I'm just saying like it would be important to have things like narcotic painkillers in the end of the world. It would be important to plus we're talking about a world without rule of law. There is no law, right? So all your guns are machine guns, all your guns are suppressed, all gun stores are open and everything is free 99. All the like
Yeah.
dude,
Plus,
it's
if someone sees me on thermal, I want them to see I mean business. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
so you're gonna be walking around with a rager.
Full
you're,
fucking.
you're gonna be popping. Oh man, like he's got a really weird hot spot. Oh, that's bad. They managed to fight the robots, dude. There's actually been some development in the robot. I'm honestly, I'm like scared to as far as like what the future may hold when it comes to shit like robots and AI and all that. All those pictures. Let me show you this shit, dude. This
You got guys talking about food and shit. Not to cut you off.
there
You
you go.
got time to get the food. Like the food's not going to be the number one priority.
You should have food now.
In the first fucking week, you need to get all the shit that you couldn't fucking afford when in normal life.
That's exactly right. Which means equipment.
MRAP, diesel generators, diesel, fucking, I don't know, drones, night vision thermal suppressors if you don't have them.
Machine guns.
I mean, that can be had. That can be
Yeah, but if you don't know and if you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
you know the right jigs and all that.
Comms is probably super underrated.
Yeah.
Shout out Tim Harper.
Yeah, most people don't have comms down, man, at all. And they're
People are gonna be you're gonna be fucking lost if you don't have any type of comms with your people.
yeah. You gotta at least have boof wings. If you don't have Baofangs, at least dude, I was buying them for like I think I bought a couple for like $18 at one point. Like, you can get Baofangs for super cheap. And I know Baofangs are not the go to war radio. I get it. If they even get slightly damp, they will completely malfunction. But it's at least better to have something. I would rather be rolling around with a boof wing in a plastic bag than no way to communicate with anybody. And those earpieces they come with, straight trash. I have never had one work in like probably about 10 Baofangs that I got, because I give Baofangs to other people too, because the only way you can get people into comms is by literally giving them one
Yeah.
and then being like, well, I need another one.
Yeah, a vet office is a good idea. Shout out RDN.
Yeah.
A vet is a good idea. Well, I feel like we're going way out. Am I fucking taking this way off topic? I'm sorry, bro.
No, it's good. There's no such thing as off topic, man. This
All
is
a vet idea is a super good idea.
So you can steal wolves. You can train the wolves to hunt for you. I'm
Yo,
just kidding.
matter of fact, though, dogs are a pretty good asset in this fucking situation, bro. You're gonna have to sleep at some point.
There could be some OPSEC issues with dogs because they're loud, they bark,
They do, but like, there's gonna be plenty of them out there.
Yeah.
But if you can train them good, I mean, you're not gonna have. Well, you might have time and shit as a van.
Lebanon is having a sale on walkie-talkies and pagers. Yeah.
No, you need to at least get some fucking some type of comms, some type of two-way type of shit.
Yeah, both you guys right on. Yep. Vets are a great place for antibiotics and pain meds. Yep. Animal feed stores are underrated and usually have the same type of basic meds we need. Just got to dose.
We're not eating dogs till like 3 months in, right?
It just depends on how
like,
hungry
there's some of you fucking weirdos out there, like the first day, like, finally
skinning your pets and shit. Like, so some people just want this to happen way too bad, bro. I'm like, chill. I don't think any of us actually like want the kinds of things we're talking about to happen, but like, if you don't travel there psychologically, when something does happen, you are going to freeze up or you're going to be completely inadequate and underperform in the moment. And to whoever out there is planning on using a Springfield Echelon as your SHTF handgun, may God have mercy on your soul. Dude, Red Dawn is all about his Echelon, bro.
He's about some weird shit. Like, he's solid in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
And there's just some shit where I'm like, dude,
I love Red Dawn.
We gotta fix your shit, bud. Like, I will send you a fucking lock, dog.
Dude, I got Missouri Survival and Outdoors. Great guy. He is just super focused, extremely high priority on preparedness and survival, and the guy is all about it. He has a Glock, but it's an old Glock 22 40 cal. And I was like, man, I need to find a way. Springfield has a head start. At what? Head start at blowing up?
I think there's a big problem in the prepper community.
How so?
I don't think they take the gunplay as serious as they need to. You're gonna get clapped by some fucking kid in skinny jeans who trained for the last 2 years
with like a cannon.
Yeah, bro, dude.
Yeah. If I get hit by a Canic or a High Point or a Mosin or something, like
the one area that I want no fucking issues in is training. Like,
yeah,
that is the one area where like we're not going to be able to rewind it.
Red Dawn said, send it then. Send the Glock.
You're not going to be able to rewind the tape and go, damn, I wish I can go get this. All the other dumb shit like food, whatever the fuck, we can go get.
Oh, they're talking about Springfield with eating dogs. Springfield, Ohio. I thought y'all were
Springfield,
talking about
Ohio.
Springfield, like the Springfield echelon. I'm sorry. I'm just talking trash about anything that's not a Glock. Even today, I had my Beretta M9A3 on with a Gucci. Like that's my night pistol with an IR laser on it and all that shit. And I still felt like a prostitute with my Beretta on my rig because it's not a Glock. You know?
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying though?
Yeah. I
What? Okay, let me ask you. What separates the SEALs and the whatever from the normal grunts, the normal fucking
an
military guy?
ass load of training to where like the whole
They're gonna
idea.
lock your ass down, bro. Like,
Yeah. And
and I
they're
know most people think like, oh, I shoot at a paper target and I'm fucking good. I got the gun.
yeah,
You're
they're
not. You're not
training on
even
a whole
scratching
different
the
level.
surface. Like, you're not even. You're not even.
And they're training with the same dudes that they're going to be running ops with, right? If you're
Yes.
not training with the people that you're going to be preparing with, then y'all need to know. If you've never cleared rooms with you, if you're not comfortable with your buddies like
Not even that.
safety
Just being
manipulation,
fast with your shit, and not just fast.
fast
Being
and accurate.
fast and accurate. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think people seriously underestimate training. Like, I think that's
Well,
the number one thing that people are pushing to the side right now.
I think they train a lot, but I think what they're considering training is the failure. I think what they're doing is they're training bad habits that they've learned already at the range by themselves instead of actually seeking out training from a professional. Did DLD After Dark just say he wants an ass load? Probably not in the way you're thinking, but probably
I'm just saying it's
ass
what's
load
gonna.
training.
I'll get off my high horse on this. It's
No,
what's
I mean,
gonna. It's what's gonna separate you from the other. How many gun owners in America?
there's 40 million guns,
It's
right?
what's gonna separate you from the 40 million other fucking gun owners in America.
So okay, so let's think about it like this. If there are people out there that have never sought out any training at all, what direction would you tell them to go? Like where do they start?
Carbine 1 and 2.
What if they don't even have like training with their pistol
A
or
pistol
a
is not going to do you
permit?
shit in this situation.
I don't know. I mean I
Okay,
think
let me take that back. A pistol will get you so far. A pistol should be your means to your rifle. Straight up.
so. I have a little bit of a different outlook on it. I think you should be so good with your pistol, like it should be an extension of your body, and you need to be able to clap silhouettes at 100 yards, no
100?
question.
100? Damn, boy.
100 yards, yeah.
Fucking John Wick over here.
I mean, well, let's say your rifle goes down and you got to target 100 yards out, and all you have is your pistol. Can you clap a silhouette at 100 yards with any reasonable amount of time without biting your tongue and closing one eye and like
Can I? Yeah. Would
is
I?
it
Would I
preferred?
choose
No.
that?
But
No.
what if you only have like 1.5 seconds?
Oh, it's happening
You got
in
to
that
do it,
situation, right?
Yeah.
But like,
And I'm not saying that like, well, the best thing to do is to, even if you just throw some suppressive fire so one of your buddies can clap them with a rifle like that.
yeah,
I think that a pistol may have to come out to save your life either in between magazine changes or if you run black on ammo or if, whatever it may be. But in my opinion, you better be so fucking good with your pistol that it doesn't matter what's between you
I disagree.
and
I think rifle's better, but
rifles
I
definitely
I
better.
will entertain your thoughts. I'm just gonna drop a little piece of knowledge. Okay, what do you think is more issued in the military, a pistol or a rifle?
A rifle, hands down.
Why is that?
Like two, probably like 4 to 1. I'm not
More,
saying a
it's more than
pistol
that.
is.
It's more than that.
I'm not saying a
Why do you
pistol
think
is
that
more
is, though?
effective. I'm not. So let me just say, I'm not saying a pistol is more effective. I just think that it is vital for people to be so good with their pistol. It's like subconscious. But you should also be just as good with a rifle. Your rifle is your primary fighting machine.
Why do you think the military issues more rifles than they do? Like, to get a pistol, you have to take a whole different training, right? In the
Yeah, I
military.
mean,
Why
it's
do you think that
different.
is, though? Like, have you thought about that?
A rifle is more accurate, it's more powerful, it's cartridge is running, fucking 3 times the speed. It does more damage. There's endless benefits to it. I'm
It's easier to. It's easier for everyone. It's easier for a female.
For sure.
It's easier for the dude who works in the chow hall.
For youth
It's easier
shooters,
for
for
like,
yeah.
you know what I
I
mean?
I'm not trying to argue that a pistol is better than a
No, no,
rifle.
no,
I
no,
just
no.
want to say that.
I'm just playing devil's advocate, having a conversation with you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be like standoffish on it. I'm just saying.
Fucking Jerry McCulloch over here. No, it's not that at all. But I think people are getting the wrong idea of what I'm saying. I'm just saying that train with your rifle to where your rifle is sighted in, that you know where you're going to hit at 50, 100, 200, 300, 400. You know your holds. You know your holds with different ammo, because in one moment you may be shooting 77 grain OTMs, and one moment you may be shooting XM 193. Like you never know, right? So know how different ammunition performs in your rifle. But also, I think it's important to have a crazy intimate relationship with your handgun. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, especially if you CCW. Absolutely 100%.
Yeah.
If you're carrying that and you're taking on that responsibility, you should do it. And it is a responsibility because you're taking people's lives into your hands. Like, you are giving yourself the ability to change the situation. So you need to be the most capable you can be with that.
Unless
that firearm.
unless you have a Springfield Echelon.
Unless you have a spring. In that case, you're just a loot drop.
You are twice as likely to die if you're carrying a Springfield Echelon. I'm just kidding. Dang, like 4 people just left when I said that. For real?
We're kidding.
Dude, whatever gun you run, as long as you run it, you're good with it, and you got mags and spare parts and all that, do your thing, man.
Yeah, bro. I'll take a dude with a. To be honest with you, I will take a dude with a PSA and a fucking dagger.
Yeah.
Who has taken training classes and knows what the fuck he's doing, over a guy who bought some fucking Knights and whatever fucking staccato.
Yeah, the only reason they have that
has no idea what the
money.
fuck he's doing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude, it took me a long time to build up like the gear that I got, and like the pistol belt, and like the plate carriers and chest rigs and all that stuff. Andy Lipsco brings up a good point. A lot of people do not have the facility to train like you're talking about. A lot of areas don't offer training like that either.
you could do it. You could do it in your fucking your bedroom, bro. I sit here and dry fire, dude. Like, I practice my I'm not sitting here scrolling fucking TikTok when I have downtime. Like, I'm either building some shit, fixing some shit, or fuck, what is the word?
For what? Shits and giggles?
Working on my craft. Like, what does that mean? What is that
Mastering
word?
Or like
I don't know, like perfecting shit, like reloads, fucking pressing out, like shit like that. Like,
but
you could do it.
You sought out like professional training first, and then at home
and then it fucking clicked in my brain, right? Like,
yeah.
When you go take one of these classes, you're gonna see dudes that are like, whoa. And not even just classes, like a 3-gun competition or some shit. Like, fucking, it could be anything. You're gonna be like, God damn, there's people out there that that are like this, and like,
Yeah.
you need to ask yourself, guns are allowed in America. A lot of people own guns. What's gonna separate you from them? You need to ask yourself that. If you think you're good just by buying the shit and like once in a while going to the fucking range and shooting paper and blah blah blah,
Making sure it
by all
works.
means, handle your shit.
Be
Do you?
faster, be more
I'm
accurate.
not trying to put down anybody at all. I'm just telling you what's going to separate you from that in the situation that's going to matter the most.
Yeah. No, I agree. Ripcore Readiness says Dark 100 yards for a pistol is doable, but it's a bit far for a handgun. 50 yards is more like it. And even then, most people can't make a group at 50 yards, if even hit a 50-yard target. I totally agree. And with that, I'm going to bring this up. Andy Lipsco says having to switch to your pistol is the worst feeling in any combat situation. Because of that, you better make sure that you are so fucking good with your pistol if you ever did have to switch to it. God forbid. You know what I'm saying? I would recommend that you go at any other opportunity that you have, any opportunity where you have a silhouette out at 100 yards, just take out your pistol. The first time I did it, I was actually just like playing around and being stupid. I was at a range. I was at Tango Down in West Virginia, and they have silhouettes at the end. They have like a gong and silhouettes that are exactly 100 yards away from the base. So I was in there, and me and my buddy were just messing around, and I had my rifle, the 10-3, and this was years back. This is like after I just put it together, and I was shooting at 50 and 100 yards with the rifle. Well, with the 10-3 5.56. It's technically not a rifle, but anyway, and I ran out of ammo. So me just being stupid, I grabbed my Glock 17 and I was like rack, and I put it on the silhouette, right? And I pulled the trigger and it hit the dirt right in front of it. I was like,
I'm
oh
not.
shit. I was like, I'm not that far off, right? So then I just angled the front sight up a little bit and then shot again. Poof, it landed like right next to it. And I was like, yo, I'm like within inches of a silhouette 100 yards away. So I just angled the front sight a little differently, shot again, ping. And I was like, no shit. And my boy is like freaking out. He's like, holy shit, you just hit the target 100 yards away with your Glock. And I was like, let's see if I can do it again. Ping. And I'm like, oh snap. So then it like became a thing. And it was like every time we went, try to hit, silhouette at 100 yards with a handgun. And then I took out my Keltec P3AT and I was like, let's see how far I can get with this. I shot and like 20 yards out there, just diving in the dirt. It's hilarious. You need to watch it. Or see it. You need to go do it yourself. But with most, compact to full size 9mm, you can absolutely, as long as you do it.
100 is definitely on irons, bro. I did it
Oh
with a
yeah,
stock Glock 19 with factory fucking stupid sights.
yeah. This was way before like the red dot craze and stuff like that.
And I'm not being mean, Fluffy. I'm just being honest with you, guys.
This is
I
how
don't know how
fish.
to put this.
This is
I don't know how to put
fish
this. Like I'm trying to. It's gonna separate you, okay? All right. How many people have tried to weld before?
Never welded.
Just because you bought a welder doesn't mean you're gonna weld as fast and as nice as someone else.
Yeah. Breast catcher, excellent point.
Like it takes fucking time. It takes practice, bro. Everybody's got guns, is what I'm trying to say. What's gonna separate you or save your life possibly, or your fucking daughter or your kid or your wife, is if you're faster and more proficient than the other fucking person. That's it, bro. Anybody can line up a fucking shot with a gun in fucking 30 seconds and get somebody. Can you do it in 2? Can you do it in 1?
Yeah.
Can you do it in one on the fucking move?
That is the difference. If you guys look at any other situation, like let's say, okay, law enforcement, right? When law enforcement is in, fuck the gov and all that. I'm just saying, for an example, when law enforcement gets a call that there's a shooting, what do they all do? They all grab their long guns and they all run. Usually, there are some exceptions to this. Usually, they all grab their long guns and they all converge on the same area and they all go run towards the shooting so they can neutralize the shooter. The thing that they are banking on is that they do this all day, every day, and their training is going to help them be faster and more accurate. The military, same thing. They train way more, so they're banking on their training to help them be faster and more accurate. The only thing, if you take two random guys and you say, here's a Glock and an AR, here's a Glock and an AR, you guys stand 300 yards from each other and just see who hits the other one first. What's the only thing that's going to separate those two men? The amount of time they have behind those guns.
Yeah, and it's the one thing we're not going to get back when shit hits the fan.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to find other guns. You're going to find ammo. You're going to find better shit. You're going to find better gear. You're going to find all this shit. What you're not going to find is a fucking training class.
Yeah, it'll all be high stakes poker.
Yeah, it's all in. You're
Yeah.
fucking. You're literally betting your life on it.
Yeah. I've welded for 2 decades. Dang. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be welders. Real talk. Leave my echelon out of this, Dark. Yeah, I know. So I'm mostly joking, right? Like I know Red Dawn said something earlier, basically that his his echelon is his gun, but his throwaway gun, or well, a gun that he'd be okay with like law enforcement taking, but his Glock is his SHTF gun. He also says dry firing is good. It's a lot different though than running around and moving and shooting when you're tired or if you're under fire. Just like shooting paper is different than all that. 100%. And the more time you can get, and this is why I miss actually having like land that I can go out to and just do whatever we want. Like, hey, do you want to do bounding together and shoot, move, and communicate and dive for cover with live guns? And like nothing replaces that, dude. Like that is like hardcore, man.
You don't need to go that nutty. Like you can just go like reloading and sending the bull home.
Yeah.
And getting back on target in time. Like
Dude,
just little things you could do for free in your house. Like
we used to literally have like a third person that would go around and be like, you're injured, your left arm is injured, you're like, it would be so ridiculous. It would start snowing and we would just be like, fuck it, keep going. And then we would watch like the haze of the snow falling on your suppressor after you're like I miss that a lot. It's been a little while and that sucks, but there is still training that you can do. The things that I learned from all the courses that I've taken over the years, I a lot of times I practice in my home, but that doesn't replace live fire drills and live fire. And honestly, most of the work that I do is pistol, but I am
no fault in that.
extremely confident with my rifle.
I've seen you with your rifle. I know you're good, bro.
I'd be shooting.
This is more for the people out there that kind of just been like, whatever. Yeah. Like, I'm not trying to be, I feel like that fucking meme, that lady, like, I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but like, this is the facts, dude. It's going to separate you from 90% of the people, bro. Because they all have the same feeling. Maybe you don't want to take a class. You feel, I don't want to put myself through that or whatever. Like you do whatever insecurity there is or financial or whatever.
Or maybe you live in like a very anti-gun area that, a lot of people live in areas that they just don't really do training like that.
YouTube, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, so this is real shit. I was in Iraq contracting from fucking 2003 to 2011. The whole like gunfighter shit wasn't even a thing at that point. I found the Magpul DVDs, the Art of the Gunfighter, or I forget what it's fucking called.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Old school joints.
And I bought those DVDs. I had them sent to Iraq, dude. I'm not even kidding you, dude. Me and Marines and Army dudes would sit there and just watch these, like, oh fuck, because they weren't teaching these things back then. It was a whole different fucking mindset, bro.
They weren't even. Were they cross training all soldiers in medical at that point, or you guys had medics?
What do you mean?
So there was a certain point. I don't remember when exactly, but there was a certain point when like they started training
everybody. Oh
single-
yeah. I get what you're
on
saying.
like basic
Yeah,
medical.
that was way later into Iraq and shit, dude.
Okay.
Like,
So you guys had like designated people that were medics?
yes.
Dang.
It was fucking way later. Till like we learned so much in CQB and all that shit, and a lot of it came from, I'm not even gonna lie, the fucking civilian specter. Like fucking a lot of the tips and tricks and shit like that came from that area. And then like now, like all of them get the fucking training and whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But back then it was just like it was not even a thing, bro. Unless you were like super high speed tier 1 special operator type shit.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys this, for you and for all the viewers. I think it's important that everyone out there is clearing their house as well. A&R mentioned this. You got to LARP, clear rooms whenever you touch your guns. It's important to clear your house on a consistent basis, partly because if you are going to find yourself clearing a building, it is more than likely going to be your house than any other building out there, anyone else's house. However, has anyone out there ever felt the difference between clearing your house for funsies and actually thinking that there was an emergency and having to clear your house? That feeling is completely different, bro. Like, imagine everything and every moment feeling like that. Tight ass cheeks and, so nervous you could puke and just like trying to hold it all together. And honestly, I ran into this today when I was trying to tell my daughter, like, so my daughter, they have this huge swing at the park, right? And it's a swing where like 4 kids could get on it. And it's like a big swing that you push. And she was the one pushing. There were like literally 3 or 4 girls on the swing, and the swing came back and boom, hit her in the nose. And all of a sudden, I hear across the park, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's my daughter crying." So I turn around and I see her walking towards me like this, covering her face, and I see tears coming down. And she moves her hand, and she's got blood coming down. And the moment she moves her hand and looks and she saw blood coming down, like her whole shit like that, she started freaking out.
Amped up.
Yeah. And I was explaining to her, like, I was like, breathe, calm down. Like, it's okay. You're okay. It's just a little bit of blood. It's totally fine. And she was still freaking out. And I was explaining to her, and we've talked in the past about like being calm as a superpower, right? And I finally pretty quickly was able to calm her down, but I was explaining to her, like, if something bad happened and you got hit and you needed to be able to help yourself or others, are you going to be able, or like, are you going to be more effective at helping yourself or others if you're freaking out and panicking, or if you're calm? And, even for a 7-year-old, it was like, for her to grasp that, it was like, okay, I get it. Like, what if you get clocked in the head and who knows, maybe the swing is coming back and it's going to
Coming
hit
again.
you again. Yeah. Like, you may need all of your focus and you may need to be calm. I was talking to
But
Rich.
you won't, and here's my point. You won't know that until you've done it over and over and over and over.
Yeah. So you've gotten hit in the face over and over and over again.
Like you won't be able to handle that situation unless you've been put in it before. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's all. That's all I was trying to say. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but like, if you have the ability, handle it. Take care.
Yeah.
Get some training.
And if you haven't had the ability, start training. And if there's no classes, then invite some dudes to go out and run some drills together, and just take every opportunity you can to get better. Find an instructor, a retired somebody somewhere, and have them come shoot with you. I ran into a dude that was a freaking lieutenant that was in full kit, guarding a um what
Dunkin' Donuts.
no, it was worse actually. It was a what's it called? The houses that gated community. He I guess like they usually they have a dude come that's like literally in like khakis and a polo that's at the guard tower place. But he's on the roll for people to call if someone calls out sick, and he had just finished another job down the street and he was in full kit. And he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go in full kit, like with his gun and all that." And I was like, "Dude, that's hilarious." But I ended up connecting with him, and first I kind of started like throwing, some shit out about his gear, and he was like,
You
"How do
were
you know?"
fucking checking him.
A little, yeah. I was like, "Oh, Sig 320." He's like, M17. I was like, "Nice. You like that?" I was like, "Has it ever gone off without you?" And I was like, I noticed you're left-handed. And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm looking for a left-hander on my squad, bro." Like, Dust. I wish Dust was closer. Like, Dust would be my go-to left-hander.
Yeah.
And for people out there, if you're clearing a structure and you have one dude that's right-handed and one dude that's left-handed,
Left.
dude, unstoppable. Unstoppable. It's a beautiful thing.
Should we get back to the scenario type thing?
Yeah, I guess we probably should. We're
That
already 2 hours and 16 minutes in. How crazy is that?
ain't. It's Saturday.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna cut it in a little bit, but we'll do another scenario. You want me to do one?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right. Okay, so let's say this. Usually, like I'll paint like this whole picture. Like the last one that we did was like me and Red Dawn did one. It was like um I'm probably gonna cut it in like 15 minutes, Red Dawn. You're welcome to come on.
Oh, we
Here,
gotta go
hang
to
on.
Red Dawn's channel then.
Here, he's saying he wants the link. I'll shoot it over to him.
How many more of these lies are we gonna have?
That's a good question. How much longer until the election?
Bro.
Dude, so I know some people that are in some legal situations, and I was like, man, could you imagine being like locked up when the world falls apart?
Oh my god.
Dude, that I
They're
could
gonna
not
they're
imagine.
gonna leave your ass.
Bro, you're gonna be there for a minute, struggling to get out, bro. If you think of,
That might be a ploy to go get an army.
bro,
Just
it,
find the shock collars and be like, pick who we're keeping.
if you think of like
And
in
I'm gonna arm you. We're gonna go take shit.
bro, that's why you think I got 40 Glocks. They're not for me. Dude, the ability to make an army, but then the other thing of like trusting them and all that, like that's obviously huge, right? But so we did a scenario that was basically like um you have a 6-man team, and three of the team are staying behind, three of the team are moving out to go get water. You are 3 miles away from your location, and you're a mile away from the water source because you're running out of water. You're not totally out of water, but you're running out of water. And you're a mile away from the water, 3 miles away from your compound, and you see a house, and the house is being totally ransacked by like 30 like pirate dudes basically. And as you're coming up to like peep the scene to look at like what they got for security and all their
This
trucks,
is halfway to your location.
this is so you've left your location.
Yeah.
Your location is 3 miles back. The water source is a mile out, and you
Okay.
came across this house, and the house is being totally like looted. They're brutalizing the people there, and there's like 30 of them or more, and from what you can see, and they have trucks, technicals. I mean, they're like they got security outside, and you're basically we had to think like, okay, do we
Have they seen me yet?
so that was the key. So you have to think like, do I still go get water? Do I say scrap the mission and leave? But then if I leave, there's still 30 dudes running around, like if you don't eliminate them, right? And then all of a sudden you look and you see there's 3 kids outside that are kind of look like them, maybe the same race, kind of dress the same, and 3 kids make you. So they see you, and they're like 100 yards away from the house or something. They're a little ways away. So they can't just like tell them right away, like, there's guys out here, right? But like, you have to make a call on like, what do you do? Do you,
What day in the shit hit the fan are we?
we were 6 months in at that point. What's up, Brendan?
What's going on, brothers?
R.I.P. little motherfuckers.
So I was explaining to him our last scenario that we went over of the kids make you outside, the 30 pirates in there brutalizing the people
Sorry.
and all that.
Bing,
So
bing, bing.
So
And
you
I'm out.
you
I'm going
schwack
for
the
the
kids.
water.
So
Here's-
okay, but remember, there's consequences for everything you do. And
I
there's
know there is.
consequences for
They
everything
made
you
me.
don't do.
I'm not trying to address the house or whatever the fuck's going on there. I'm saying, who's with me? How many?
But see, Fish
There's
is
3.
Mexican, so he might be able to blend in better than me and you, Dark.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, they're Mexican? You fucking racist fuck.
No, no.
No,
But
no.
here's the other thing. Think about this.
They're Venezuelan.
Oh, easy clap. Easy
Easy.
clap.
So here's the thing though. So remember, let's say you don't even need to schwack
What
the
kind
kids.
of a beaner are you?
Let's say you don't even need to schwack the kids. Let's say you could throw them a lollipop and then break out, right? Whatever it is.
We're 3 months in, baby. They're not alive without people.
Oh, we're like 6 months in at this point.
6 months. 6 months in.
But
Nah.
but think about this: if you schwack the kids and bounce when they leave,
Do
they're
they
gonna
have
find the
anything
kids.
on them? Do they have any guns?
The kids don't. The kids don't. But let's say you do, right? Because everything we do as a consequence and everything we don't do as a consequence. So let's say you schwack them, right? They're going to come out, find them. This roving gang of 30 people are 3 miles from your family.
No, okay. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, we could do this. I was just
putting them on the ground. I'm zip tying them. I'm duct taping their mouths, and I'm keeping them moving.
but they're still going to.
how you gonna duct tape all of them and keep them quiet?
What are you talking? I carry zip ties with me, boy. This ain't no.
I'm saying, how you gonna keep all of them together and quiet?
When you have a
Wow.
fucking gun pointed at your face, you're getting on the fucking ground.
While you zip tie them.
Kids don't think logically like that, though. They may scream, and that
Oh,
now you got now they're
they're-
turning like, what? Why is it what?
How far away am I from the house?
You're about 100 or no? How
I think
far away
I
were
think
we?
we were 2 miles away, so we were 2
Oh,
miles.
easy.
They're
Zip
3.
ties, and duct tape.
Well, hold on. So then I may mess it up. What I told him was we're 3 miles from our compound. We're
Okay.
1 mile from the water.
Okay, so
Yeah.
4 miles.
Yeah, and we're like 100 yards from the kids, and they're 100 yards from the house. So,
And I'm in between
yeah.
the 200 yards.
Well, yeah. So you're 200 yards away. The kids are 100 yards away. The
And
house
they
is
saw
100
me
yards
from
them.
100 yards in night vision.
Yeah, they may. Well, it may not be night. Is it night?
You're-
I don't know.
I'm
You're in
not
the
going on
day.
the day.
During the day, you had to for whatever reason. Let's just say you had to for the sake
All
of the
right, all
scenario.
right, all right.
Let's say you went out at night and it's
Okay, I'm
sunrise,
moving
and
on
it's
the
in the
kids. I'm
morning.
moving on the kids. I'm gonna
Alright, so
detain. I'm gonna detain them with my squad. We're gonna ask them, "You with them?" Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna figure that shit out. If they are, zip tie, duct tape, keep it moving to the water.
But they're gonna find them. And what if by the
Okay,
time
but they're
you
already
get
zip tied and
water?
duct tape.
Okay, so let's say you go get water,
They don't know where I'm
and then
going.
you come back.
They don't know where I'm going.
But if they find them by the time you get water and you're coming back, they're 3 miles from your family. We actually developed the whole thing to
Then
determine that the
I'm
only
taking
way
I'm taking a separate route home.
we got
Either I'm clapping them or I'm zip tying and duct taping them. Your choice.
What we landed on was we either have to completely neutralize everyone or completely neutralize no one. It was basically like that.
No. You could zip tie and duct tape them where you have enough time to get to your source, and then you take an alternate route home.
All right, so let's
Because they don't know where you're going, first of all.
All right, so let's say you did that, right? And
All
then
right.
on your alternate route back home, you notice that this gang from 30 is now jumped up to about 60, and they're all kind of in your perimeter back at the house. And you got the water. No one in
So
your
I
house
took the
has the
same
water.
route home.
No, but they're at your
Different route.
location now, 3 miles away, around that area, right?
Around
So
the water.
So
No.
you're coming
what-
back
you
to
got
your house.
You're coming back to your house. Okay.
Okay,
And your
I'm
house
there. I'm there.
has a perimeter around it of about
All right.
60 guys that have been looking for you or whoever tied up these kids. Now you're carrying water, and you'd have to go through this 60 group of dudes to get back into your house
Why do I have to go through them?
because they're all around your house.
They're surrounding your compound.
Why wouldn't I wait it out
Well, you can wait
Your
it out with
family's
the
is done.
water.
and
Yeah,
pick off
And
every
your family's
3 or
about to run out
4
of
here
water.
and there?
It's a tough dude. When we ran through this, it was challenging because it was like, okay, so let's say maybe the reason they're surrounding your compound is because they hit houses like that. They already knew you were there, and they
If
figured.
they did that and then they surrounded the compound, I would wait till nightfall, and I would pick you off squad by squad.
So you and 2 guys, while your family's
Yeah.
running out of water, are gonna take 60 guys out.
Squad by squad at night with night vision.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Even when
Good luck.
so wouldn't it be better?
I mean, I'm not saying
Maybe
it's
I'm
impossible.
overestimating
I'm
my
just saying
abilities.
you need a
I don't
little
know,
bit of
dude,
luck
like-
on your side.
Yeah, I'm so thinking back to it then.
How
and,
do
you
they
know,
find the spot though? That's what.
They just migrated to that area, and they're not like
Well, they tracked you. They could easily find your prints or your whatever. Let's just say they tracked you. When the kids said they came from over there, they go over there and they see footprints and broken, branches and
So they got
whatever.
fucking Navajo trackers with them.
Exactly.
They
I
do.
mean, we're talking like pirates, bro.
So then they're
Pirates.
skilled. They're skilled.
Very skilled. They're alive
They're
6 months
skilled.
in, and they're looting people and they're doing terrible things to the
and
people.
they lived
inside
through
that house.
If they're
Venezuela's
hold on.
SHTF. And they made it all the way to America from another SHTF.
Yeah.
If they're so
This is,
skilled, why did they have children on the outskirts?
No way. No way. Gerchop, you're playing. You've been paroled? Are you out? Is this the real Gerchop?
I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
All right.
Nice.
Yo, Gerchop, if this is for real you, bro, tell me something that only Gerchop would know, so I know it's you. So thinking about this scenario makes me think this. Now that I know that this may end with 60 dudes at the compound, it would be much easier to take out 30 dudes in one small home altogether, with maybe 5-6 guys outside.
That's why our plan, what we work through, is the best plan.
I think so. Yeah.
You go and they don't really know which way you circle back, so you go a different way. They're looking that way where you went.
J-Hook.
You didn't mess the kids.
Yeah.
And then you go back around and get your squad, and then come up with a plan on how to fucking gank.
All
their
right.
ass.
From Piston,
Yeah.
I've thought about it.
All right.
If you are 100% sure the kids are with that group,
Uh-huh.
you kill them.
Okay.
then you I don't know if you'd go to the water or not from there. I don't know how bad in need am I of this fucking water.
Yes, it's him. It's him, bro. Good
No
job,
other
man.
way is like no other.
Great to see you, bro. I'm glad that you're out and you're free, and I cannot believe that you were actually locked up watching me for like 2 years, doggy. That's crazy. This dude was watching my streams from jail, bro, for
Shut the fuck
prison.
up.
Swear to God, dude, he always said he was locked up, but we thought he was playing, and comes in with a different account saying I got parole. You can't make this shit up, bro. This is crazy. Yo, Gerchop, God bless you, bro. Let us know if you need anything, bro. Even though all of us are fucked up out here, let us know
Yeah,
if
what's
you need
up?
anything.
You need some shit?
So okay, so Red Dawn, let him know kind of what we
Did they
discussed.
100% make you? They
Well,
they
this
Yeah,
is my
yeah.
question.
That's the
to
question.
you, Fish. Is taking out the children somehow going to help your situation in any way? What is the purpose of taking out the children?
OPSEC.
But how are you OPSEC when you're leaving behind 6 or 8 dead
I don't
children?
understand how they saw me from 100 yards, first of all.
Oh, I think we said we were about 30, 40 yards.
Oh,
We were closer to the children than 100 yards.
And you are 100% sure these children are with that group.
Yeah, I mean,
most likely. It's like
Yeah.
they look the same,
Okay,
same race, they're dressed
yeah.
similarly.
We're 6 months in. I'm looking for water, and I'm sure they're hostiles.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
actively looting the house.
Okay. RIP.
And you may be hearing screams
but
from bedrooms.
this is my question. What is the purpose? So you're saying that
The purpose is they can't
they
alert the group, and they don't know which way they could. When all they're going to see is the bodies, they're going to be like, "Oh, we don't know where this came from. This could have been someone from the place we're raiding."
So then after you take out the kids, then what do you do?
That would be in the situation moment. I'd either retreat back to home base and let everyone know we need to fucking be on alert, which would probably be what would happen. Or if I'm sure I can dispose of the bodies and be the fuck out and go get the water, take a different route. Depends how much I need the water.
You're running low. You're running low. You're not out, but you're running low.
You're low. You're really low for the amount of people still at your location. Put it that way. You're lower than a gallon a person for the next.
How many people are at my location?
So if you got 6 guys, ballpark 6 guys.
Oh, I have 6 guys.
You got 6 guys.
We're taking that 30 down to at least 5.
So that's why we said just retreat and then go get the 6 guys and come up with a plan how to smoke them. But we also said there's 30 outside the building, and there could be over 100 inside the building.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
100? Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, that was at their place, though.
At their place where we saw them, right? So like we see 30 in the streets, kind of like an estimated number from a distance, but we don't know exactly how many they have.
See, I had said so.
You're 100%. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was just saying, like it from the picture that I painted, it was like you come up to a house and there's about 30 of them actively looting, graping women. Like they're doing all the disgusting shit that would happen 6 months in.
But it wouldn't be one house with 30. I thought it was like
6
a
months
block,
in,
and they had a big building, and
yeah, it could be.
This was like the outside of a city,
I might post up and
houses.
just pick them off one by one.
It could be a few houses. It could be 6 guys out on security and 20 guys inside just destroying the place, and it could be a McMansion. Who knows, right? But like, let's say it's it was an apartment building. That's what it was. Yeah, it was an apartment building. So there could be 30 guys inside a big apartment building like that, like going door to door. I mean, I think honestly, the only sense it makes sense to schwack the kids is if you're not going to move on the dudes. If you're gonna move on the dudes, there's no sense in schwacking the kids.
Schwacking the kids, yeah.
Yeah, but
No, I'm if I'm sure this is a threat to the community and whatever I'm trying to do, I might swack you. I might take the kids out.
I mean, if it's like 6, 8, and 10-year-olds, that's nothing. If we're talking, I mean, even in the Boog,
Yeah, I'm picturing
like
14. I'm picturing teenagers like
yeah, like teenagers are a different thing. Teenagers can pick up a gun, right? Like it's
yeah.
that's different. I mean, I think
Don't be dude, kids can fucking kill you.
yeah, for sure.
Straight up.
Yeah,
Who was homie that was in your live when we
Yeah.
did this shit last week? Red Dawn?
he had to kill a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Fucking up to Nate K on his ass, bro.
What
Like,
what happens if you go to zip tie these kids and tape them and one of them has an IED strapped to them?
I think that's the best play. No, why would they have a fucking IED?
Or just a knife, bro. I
It
mean,
happens.
let's say they have a knife and they just get you and then right under your plate carrier and they
Nah,
just
bro.
open you up.
I'm
Right in the
kicking, I'm
jug.
kicking these little fuckers right in their chest. They're going down. I'm zip tying them. I'm duct taping them. And then we'll establish from there.
First off, I don't know if you guys carry a retractable baton on your pistol belt, but
If they 100%
You ain't gonna smack someone with that bitch and it's gonna be quiet. They're gonna be like, fuck.
I'm clocking all 3 of them, bro.
If they 100% spot me,
Whack-a-mole, you're gonna hit them with the whack-a-mole game.
Boop. I'm even gonna say boop when I
exactly
do it.
what Bob is saying. If I'm 100% sure they spotted me, they're getting detained, regardless of what I'm gonna do after that.
Yeah, I mean, if you hog tie, I mean, you can literally lift them up by their.
So, but like we said, you have a distance between them, right? They've spotted you.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do? Like
worst case scenario, I can use them as a barter
right in
tool.
front of them because that whole walk, they're not just gonna be like, oh, Jason's walking up on us to tie us up. Like they can scatter off, they can run over to the group. So it's like they haven't moved
If
yet.
they start running to the group, I'm popping them.
Yeah, I think that's it. So them running to the group would be the same thing as them leveling a rifle to you.
Yeah, that's you're getting clapped.
That is a fatal mistake.
Well, wouldn't they see like if they see the kids screaming and running, right? And
this
they hear them
so bad, bro. This sounds so bad.
This is all totally fiction.
I was trying to be
Fantasy
fucking PG, like
all right, but let's say the kids are running to the group being like, help, there's someone over here.
no,
And
they're
you're
not
just
even
clapping
getting-
them from behind, and they're like, oh shit, there's the motherfucker. You know,
Well,
like,
at that point, I'm gonna take one. We're gonna dwindle that squad down from position.
So
with just
things,
the 2 of you guys.
Yeah, there's
Well,
only one
I said
entry.
3.
There's a couple entries into an
Okay,
apartment.
we had
building.
3 with us. I thought it was
Yeah.
just me and you when we went out for water.
There's a couple
And,
entries into.
and 4 were back at the base.
I think you're right. I told him 3 and 3.
There's a couple entries into an apartment building. I need one guy who's watching the windows and shit, right? And then the other 2 we're gonna handle business on the entry.
First off,
or exit for a little bit, and then we're gonna retreat back to our shit.
This is another reason though. Like, I know you talk about bounding earlier, but like moving, keeping distance, and being able to flank an instant threat upon travel when you're walking with 2 or 3 guys is very important. You cannot walk together.
Yeah, you don't walk together.
No.
No, you have to be, the further apart you are, the better. And when you look at like the military, the reason that dudes are never, anytime you watch a movie and you see in the military the dudes are in a single file line, like walking side by side and shit, that shit does not happen. You have separation between you two, that if a device or whatever, if something goes off, maybe one guy gets injured as opposed to the entire.
Z's got it. They're not. The people in the building are going to just run out the fuck. And the people that do run out the building, you're clapping their
They're
cheeks.
getting clapped.
But
yeah.
they're not in. There's 30 outside the building, and you don't know how many are inside the building. So like you see a ruckus going on outside of this building that it looks like they're occupying because there's other guys standing in front of the building while all this other chaos is going around the building, right? So
I'm probably clapping the kids and bouncing
Are you bouncing with or without water?
without.
Yeah.
We got bigger priorities at this point.
And
that's what I was thinking.
And then let's say you go back, because remember, you're 3 miles away, right? So 3 miles is a long way to move quickly, but three miles is not far enough to be away from those pirate dudes, right? So let's say you get back, and this was the thing that Red Dawn and I talked about. You get back and you tell your people, yo, we ran into, a group of at least 30 people, and they were rolling deep. Let's say that it was like Somalian cats dressed like X, Y, and Z, whatever. I'm just making something up, okay? And then let's say that a few hours after you get back and you warn your people and you're thinking of other ways to go get water, right? You got your solar stills set up, you got all types of other ways you're trying to collect water, right? And all of a sudden, from like 300 yards away, you see a woman walking to your compound, and she's walking a child, and you got signs all over that say like, do not walk, you will be shot walking on this property, like landmines close, like whatever type of signs that you would be putting on your property 6 months into a full boog situation. But you see a woman walking with a child, and they look similarly to the band of pirates that you had just seen. What do you do?
Nothing.
Okay,
You let them come and approach the compound.
Yeah.
now let's say as they start to approach, the 300 yards out, Overwatch hits you on your bleed deep, and they're like, bleed deep, yo, fish. They're 200 yards away, and I think I'm starting to see some movement out at the tree line.
Yep.
So what do you do then?
Light the fucking tree line up.
Do you still let the woman and the child continue to approach while you light the tree line up?
That's depending on whoever's on sentry.
I know it's hard, bro. It's hard. It's like maybe.
I don't. It's either
You
way.
know?
I said clap them both. I said you passed the gun line.
Yeah. If I at
know,
that
clap 'em
point,
both.
at that point, it is what it is. But like, we don't know if that is a prisoner of war or whatever.
Yeah, she could be literally being held against her will.
Yeah, exactly. So
She
like,
could be one of the people that were in that building, and they broke her kid's arm and said, "Go over to that compound and try to get intel."
So I'm not worried about that as a threat. If I can tell like she has no ID on her or whatever the fuck, whatever, right?
What if she has a pager?
Shit.
Error.
So what would you do when you let them in? Are you you're gonna hold them captive? Obviously, right? They're not gonna just be like, hey, well,
Yeah, you're getting the zip tie and shit. You're getting searched.
Questioned, interrogated.
Yeah, whatever. But the
waterboarded.
tree line's getting lit up. 200 yards, bro. I'm clapping all you bitches.
I'm just gonna
You
exact.
think you're
that
gonna
night.
hide behind some fucking trees at 200 yards? You're out of your fucking mind.
Well, so
So,
you
like-
spot her at 300, but the tree line could be 500 out, $1,000 out. Who knows,
Even
right?
then, I'm letting dust loose with a 50 cal.
That would be a nice sentry right there.
If you got the 50 cal, bro, 60 is come. Please come.
Yes,
Please
yes.
come.
So okay, so
The
when we were
first
talking
dude who
about
gets hit with the 50 cal and flies back 7 feet, they're
Yeah.
all walking the other direction, bro. They're,
So
they're
when-
not coming back there.
earlier on, when we said the beginning of the boog is when you get all the shit that you couldn't afford during your real a 50 cal M2 is one of those things.
Hell yeah.
If you could get a 50 BMG machine gun, oh bro,
Yeah, those were made to stop vehicles. They weren't for people.
Yes, but they're highly effective
No,
at,
they're very sure.
removing people too. Ideally, the compound will have a visitor center or area. That's actually pretty
Yeah,
smart.
that's
Some
you
spot where
should have it.
outsiders can be invited into, but not be able to be. Okay, so an air. What do you call it? An airlock, right? So if at that point, let's say we run some chain link fence to where it's like they think they're being invited to the compound, but they're actually being invited into an airlock where they can't come and go freely.
Mike
And
McLuhan.
what do you say? 1 out of 3 watching this stream will be unalived within the first 72 hours in shift. There's
It's
50
true,
watching,
bro.
so do the math. Dude, very true. Very true.
I'm probably one of the first to die. Whatever.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like it's gonna rely a lot on
I'm confident enough in what the fuck. I'm good. I'm okay.
it's
I'm okay with it.
it's so much more than just shooting and just train. I could not
No,
tell you how many
anybody
dudes
can get lucky.
That's what I wanted to come back in and talk about was the training aspect of it.
so
And
Am I wrong on this shit?
she better be careful. Fish got all that Viagra.
from the CVS.
Sorry.
But the
No, you're
training
right.
aspect is in depth, you know what I mean? Like when you're under pressure, when you're tired, when you haven't had a shower
Yeah,
in 3 days,
bro.
you know what I mean? Like it's a different ball game. When you're moving and shooting, you're under fire. You can
Yeah.
simulate it as much as possible.
Yeah.
But the other thing is the amount of time. Like shooting is a perishable good, man. Like
Yes.
especially shooting and moving and all the aspects of like, yeah, bench shooting might not be perishable if your scope's still on, like, okay, hold an inch over. But all the stuff that encompasses it, like there's guys like the guy who was our trainer today, and he's part of our group. So every month we do a training with him.
Mhm.
But he's smooth as ice, boy. He is silky smooth in his movements and everything that the guy does. But he also trains full time. Like he's
Yeah.
demonstrating full time, training full time. And there are a lot of guys who do that. Like you go to just this range, there's probably 100 trainers there, and they're all, private. So it's not like they work for the range. That's just that range that they take people to.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of dudes out there. And then there's also a lot of dudes who are like, we had officers training with us today. We had former military guys training with us today. And you would think, oh, okay, they're going to be good at everything, but that's not necessarily true.
In almost every situation where law enforcement has been in the training class, the civilians have outperformed them in almost every situation. It is crazy. I never would have thought that.
I wouldn't say they're like bad, but
Yeah.
they need work too. Like they need the reps, and there's a lot to it. It's like doing your house over and over. Your house better than anyone, right? But if you're in an area where you don't know every angle, you don't know what's beyond there, all that stuff changes quickly.
Yeah.
And you have to just train as much as you can in as many different scenarios as you can, so you can have a good understanding. If you stick to the fundamentals and you're good at it, I mean, or don't.
Dude, your shit, store it, and pretend like you're good.
Keep
right
it off.
now, I'm working on like the small intricate stuff, like the training scars that have been with me for like a long time, to where like I used to hunch really, really, really bad when I was shooting pistol, and I switch into a dot. You don't need to hunch. There's no benefit of hunching. It's like this thing where it's like
I was
make yourself
desperately
small.
working on that today,
dude.
Yeah, because I tend to hunch, and the dude that we train with, I mean, he's like just relaxed,
straight as an arrow, like
straight as an arrow.
Yeah,
right. And that was the one thing. Like there was a couple angles and stuff. I'm like, dude, I need you today to be hypercritical of my shit. Like anything I do that's not top on par, rip me up about it so I can fix it. And
he's like, what is this fucking Bear Creek bullshit?
Who's running the Bear? I don't got no Bear Creek. I got an upper that hasn't been on a lower in
Is
about
that a
2
fucking
years.
echelon? What the fuck?
Shit. Well, he runs a 320, bro. The echelon is 10 times better than a P3. If you see a guy with a P320, nah, bro.
I mean, we
don't
know a
what you're talking
guy,
about.
we know a left-hander with a 320 that just won't give it up, bro.
Nah.
The
That
Legion.
echelon, I've had a Legion. I have an X carry. The echelon destroys the P320. It's not
Bro,
even
you
close.
know, my 320 right
You're out of
there.
your fucking mind.
You know what
Okay.
that 320 has done?
Nothing.
It's sat right there, just like that. It's I have fired it, right? Like when I
Yeah.
built it, I put some rounds through it, and
For
I
sure.
built it from the 80% MUP, but fired it, made sure it worked. I was like, that's cool.
And I carry a P365 macro every day, but bro, the 320 is hot garbage, bro. The only
Yeah.
reason it has a reputation is because the military got it. Other than that, if that didn't happen, that shit would have been dead.
Well, it was dead. Formerly the SIG 250, which died, you know? And I mean, yeah, the idea of the FCU is cool, and that was
Mhm.
probably the only gift that the 250 and 320 had given us. But I mean, aside from that, like, bro,
That's why the echelon though is better because they had enough time to develop it way after that shit and work out the kinks, and they actually ran the echelon for a whole year in Croatia as all their police carried it to test it to make sure it was whatever, and then they released it in America. All you gotta do, and look, I get Springfield, I get XDs have always been solid guns
It's
for a
the
long
fucking
time.
Hellion.
I hate the
pistols.
Hellion.
yeah, Hellion's
Exactly.
whack.
No, it's not the Hellion of pistol. It's basically Springfield's version of a Glock with an FCU. That's
Take money
basically
with
what
it.
it is.
I mean, look, I would be willing if there is a company out there that would send me an echelon, I would be willing to put $2,000 worth of ammo through it to put it to the test.
No, I did it. I did it.
Enough
When they
people have
first
done it.
came out.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Not the
for
echelon,
me
the Prodigy.
personally.
The Prodigy
not
had
down with-
problems when it first came out.
I'm not
Prodigy
down with
They fixed
Springfield at
those.
all.
Prodigy is kind of trash too, bro.
No,
Prodigy
it's
is
not
trash.
trash. No,
Prodigy, Fish. What do you say?
It's Prodigy's trash.
mm-mm.
Yeah, I
went to the gun store. I was able to get one the first week it came out.
You got the long one or the shorter one?
The 5-inch.
All right.
Dang, Drew said a P365.
It would not
exploded on
run.
RD.
I know a Knight's Armament that exploded.
That's true. I also know Knights.
and you know what the ammo company said? It was Knight's fault.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
get a Glock. Stop being a weirdo.
I have a Glock. I have a Glock 45 as my SHTF runner. But I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Exactly.
The echelon has a similar grip. Like if I would have went back, I probably would have got a Glock 47. But I got my echelon for like $400. I got the hookup with $100.
Well, that's
it's an awesome gun, bro.
Why?
The echelon's awesome. You can beat the dog snot out of
could
that
have bought
gun.
night vision instead.
For $400?
No, not for $400.
What?
You could have bought a Holosun IR laser for $400.
Could have bought so much more ammo.
I don't even think you can get the Holosun IR laser for $400.
Yeah,
maybe just the IR laser has nothing else.
Dude, actually, just the IR laser is like sub $200, bro.
Really?
Yeah, for just the IR laser.
The little square one.
It's like.
Do any of you have the Somo Gear shit?
No,
No,
I have.
no.
I have what's called, what the hell is it called?
Hold on, Redneck Roughneck said all them guns behind DLD are pellet guns, possibly airsoft. Bro,
yeah, you poor.
Yeah, I can't afford real guns, so I just put fake guns so you guys think I'm cool.
I'm building a new gun.
That is definitely not a Krink AKS 74U. That's not an MP5 AP5. That is a blue Keltec Sub 2000. I know y'all are gonna hate me for that one, but it's a fun gun, whatever. That's definitely
So
not a scorpion with a
on,
binary.
on Amazon, the single red green laser's $255. The
Hold
single
on,
red,
you're talking about the actual like lamb unit, right?
yeah. If you want me to
Yeah.
share it, I'll share it.
Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Dual ejectors,
Are you talking about like a pistol one?
sand cutter
Well,
bolt.
you can use it for.
Are you talking about the PID?
I have the PID dual. What I'm talking about is the singular. Okay, look at this. This is the pistol one, which fits on any pick rail. Okay, it is IR only.
It's
Okay,
plastic.
it's a little shitter, but
No way.
but
Yeah, no.
$79.
Springfield hasn't made a good gun since the M1A.
I'm saying here, Holosun LE117 IR titanium IR laser, $200, $269, $269, $349 for the IR with the QD.
Look into the fucking Somo Gear shit, bro. I've heard they're like,
Nah.
no,
The
I'm
shit I
telling
got
you,
for the
bro,
money
like,
is the best one.
some of
Dude.
this new knockoff shit is fucking titties. Like
The GL4
full power.
is titties. The GL4 is a IR illuminator, Viz laser, IR laser, and it is like it's a watch a LARPerators Anonymous video on it. It's $400.
This
I
one's
totally
better.
agree. Like, I hate the gatekeeping in the laser IR community.
Yeah, I hate
Like
that
the
shit.
companies are out of their fucking mind for what they charge.
Share the
Yeah.
screen real quick. This is what I have. I haven't had it lose zero, and I've
What is this
run.
fucking airsoft shit?
This isn't airsoft. These are solid aluminum housings. These are solid aluminum, not
What is
plastic.
this
Bro,
Somo gear.
bullshit?
That looks exactly like the GL4.
Some fucking
No, the
dollar
GL4 is a
store.
pistol. A pistol. It's designed for a pistol that you can throw it on a rifle. But this is, and they have an IR green, and IR laser with IR illumination. They have the 1200 lumen white light, which is a legit light. It works well. Which is the one I have. I have the upgraded that they just came out with. Or here's the IR.
How does the IR do under night vision?
It's as bright as the blue laser is under night vision. Like when you turn them both on, under night vision, you can't tell which one's the regular laser or which one's the IR laser. That bitch is high powered.
Hashtag auto gating. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a GL4 be like run till it's broken, and it's like hardcore. I just don't know enough about this personally.
Now Google the Somo Gear like Engol.
IPX4 aluminum construction.
The potted Somo gears, a lot of people are using them, and a lot of
People love them
don't.
shits, dude. Like
They
If
do.
you get the Somo Gear Engol, yes. If you're gonna get the
it's like $400, right? Like 400, 500.
$500 for a
Yeah.
freaking airsoft laser.
That's why I could never bring myself to do that. I'm
Yeah.
honestly, if I'm dropping $500, I'm gonna find a used fucking D-ball, you know.
Yeah,
That's
if
what I
you
got
get-
right now.
If you can get the Somo Gear Engol, it's pretty good. But
I
if
had
you
a
get the
mall.
pack-
I had a fucking what's the new EOTech one that's not even out yet? I had it, whatever it is.
The Raider or whatever,
Yeah.
Raider XC or whatever it is.
The mall was dope. I just didn't like I want the footprint to be smaller. Like the
Bro,
Engol.
my only IR laser right now is the Holosun PID dual, and that shit is like I could shine that thing out to where like I know about 300 yards is, and I can see it crystal clear. Under night vision, that's all I need.
Yep. That SMS does it.
I mean, until the Chinese fucking government turns on the bombs.
All the fake packs start exploding.
All the fake packs and
yeah, but they don't receive signals like a radio or a page, like all that stuff receives a signal.
So you think?
Maybe.
I think he's joking. So while Fish is out here schwacking kids and capping chicks with
What the
kids
fuck?
and stuff, I'm
You
like,
gave me the scenario. I'm
I
fucking.
I told you that was last week's scenario.
I tried to fucking hog time, but no, you were like, gotta kill him.
You can't. I did not say that, dude. Honestly, how are you going to keep all three quiet when you're 30 to 40 yards away, walking up on them?
Oh, I thought it was like 6 to 8 kids.
Oh, I thought it was 3. See, I gave the scenario to a completely different, right? I was like, all right, so we're 3 miles away. You're like, no, it's like 2.
He's like, they're
Like,
3 miles away. There's 3 kids. They're 30 yards away. Everything was threes.
Everything is the threes. You have 3 rounds and 3 minutes to get 3 attackers.
You need
All
3
three
gallons of
located.
water.
Yeah, per 3 people and 3 newborns.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro, I stashed a gang of cigarettes. I don't even smoke.
I don't smoke either, but if shit hit the fan and someone had a Newport, I might. hit
Oh,
it.
I'll be. If the proverbial shit hits the expedient rotational device, I'm gonna be smoking on some shit.
Hollow
And, like-
Sun LS221G laser, visible in IR only. I
That's
believe
the
there's the
titanium
highest
sensor.
Hollow Sun that has white light, IR laser, and visible laser. The highest one, and it's like $1,200.
What if
But
Honestly,
I would feel
what if this
comfortable running that.
5G shit is a weapon too, though?
I don't. It probably is.
It is a weapon.
I-
What if they can turn our
honestly-
phones into microwaves and melt our brains at night while we're
They're
sleeping?
probably already microwaving the dog shit
Yeah.
out of us. What is
Dude.
Wi-Fi and 5G and
Haven't you seen like the percentage increases of cancer and shit? It is crazy. Hold on, real quick though. I just want to say, if anyone is out there trying to find like lamb devices for your like to use in conjunction with night vision, like I would highly recommend, instead of getting like a really expensive lamb unit that has white light, IR light, vis laser, and IR laser, bro, you are way better off getting.
I wouldn't mix the white light with it though. That's just
Yeah.
me personally.
I would do a separate white light. I would do a separate IR.
You don't want to fumble that when it's
Yeah.
go.
Absolutely not. Do a separate IR and a separate IR laser. And then if you want, set up the Goon Beam IR and your IR laser on a Unity switch, like whatever you want to do, and then keep your white light completely separate on a cap, not using a pressure switch. That's probably your best bet. It's going to save you a bunch of slave coins, and also you're going to be able to put both your shit on the same switch. Most likely, it depends, but
I would rather run a separate white light and then have a unit that does IR illumination and IR laser and just has a 3-button switch that is light only, laser, light laser.
yeah, you could do that.
That would be my ideal. Right now, I have that PEC unit
He
with the white
also
light.
uses cornstarch on his balls, so take what he says with a grain of salt.
It's true, and he
We've
doesn't
been
wear
through this.
underwear.
Very smart. Only at night when I'm in bed, I don't wear underwear. And if you wear underwear to bed, you're
You're
kind
a
of
weirdo.
Yeah, but how do you wear your gun in your waistband when you're sleeping? If you know what I'm saying?
Under
Like,
the pillow.
Yeah.
you put a pillow in your pants?
Yes.
I literally wear a gun in my waistband while I sleep in the bed. Is that weird?
Yeah, that's like
Yeah, that's
0.0004%. Why
I'll
wouldn't
take
you just
it.
build the
I'll take
bed? Like,
That's part of the
why wouldn't
spectrum
you
I have
Build
not
a bed
visited.
that closes around me.
no, like there's the beds that have like you can grab a rifle, you can hit the shit and grab the rifle behind you, and it's like
Man,
You guys don't stuff them in your mattress?
if you wake up to someone
I have
like that,
mine stuffed. I have like a little wall next to the mattress, and it's between the mattress and that wall. So like
Okay,
while I'm
all
sleeping,
right.
my hand can touch it.
here we go. Scenario. You ready?
Yep.
You're sleeping, all right, and you fell asleep with your wife next to you, all right. Kids are in the other room. I know you got like 12 kids, so your kids are all.
I have
in-
5 dogs as well. So
Oh yeah, that. And so in your mind, when you fell asleep, wifey was right next to you, okay, and you wake up to somebody literally like this, like
they killed all my
okay.
dogs with suppressors or something.
Your wife is no longer in your bed. So she's MIA. Some you
I
don't know.
grab the barrel and put it in my mouth and say, "Fucking shoot me, bitch!" Yeah,
You pull the
fucking
trigger for him.
shoot.
No, so hang on. So let's say this. You wake up and they're literally like this, shh, and you have whatever
Fucking SEAL Team
stash,
12
gun stash somewhere. You got the shit where you're right,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
whatever.
How'd they
And
get past the dogs?
clearly, you can't,
I'm-
they poisoned them. Who cares, right? They got past them, right?
They
got
put
past the
steaks with
chickens.
what's the shit? They soak steaks in
butter?
coolant.
I don't know. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, really? Yeah,
yeah.
you soak a steak in some coolant and throw that bitch. That
Oh,
dog's gone.
you mean like you mean like
You guys
for
don't
the
wear
car?
thongs?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, like coolant. That like
For your car.
yeah.
Damn, that's what's up.
You put one drop of coolant in water and drink it, you're dead.
Yeah, I heard that. Oh, they got like the crystals in it and shit, right?
Fucking dead.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so, all right,
Nice.
so you wake up and then homie's like, "Hey, sweet pea," like he's pointing at you right out of the gate. Okay, you don't have time to grab your magnetized safe that drops an 870.
Is he by
on your
himself
chest.
or is he got like 5 guys around me and
All
there's one
you
on top of
see
me
is him.
straddling me?
He's on your lap.
On my lap.
No, so all you see is him, but you don't know, right? You don't know. And you don't have time to go for your witty Instagram ad safe or whatever, people get in the bedside safe where they beep boop beep boop beep boop beep and then it comes out, right? That shit ain't gonna help you in fucking 12
Nah.
seconds.
Nothing in the safe
imagine?
is for home defense. If it's in the safe, it's supposed to be in there for
Yeah,
safekeeping.
it's locked up. Yeah. And then he says, "Get up." Your only chance to defend yourself is if you can leave where you are right then and there and bring a firearm with you. So if I am ever like woken up out of my sleep and I'm told, "Go here, move there, go wherever, go down here, get down on your knees, whatever," I still have a gun in my pants, and I'm saying in my waistband. So
For
like
sure.
that's
really do
that's-
sleep with a gun in your waistband?
hand to God, I wear a gun.
Bro, he said this like
23.5
100
hours a day.
times.
I swear to God, right
You
now,
are on a level of the spectrum I've never visited.
right
Yeah,
now,
I was saying that he is one of the only people in the country that do this, except for people with extreme PTSD.
dude, it's funny because I watch these like videos and shorts and people are like, "Oh, when people share, show off their EDCs, you don't really know that they carry it all day." I was like, it's like this guy thinks people don't carry their shit all day.
He doesn't
And,
just
like,
carry it, he lays with it.
bro. I make sweet love to it. Like it's I could never
but
imagine.
like I said, my pistol is all I do is move my hand to the right and it's in my hand. Like it's not on my body, but it's not on the thing next to me. It's tucked in between the side of the bed that I'm on.
I get it. I'm just saying,
and a little wall.
if someone's like,
And my bed
hands
is
up,
elevated, so he ain't getting on my bed or and a fucking
straddling you.
Malinois. And there's 2 Malinois sleeping in my room.
I think you are exceptionally.
Yeah, I don't know how they're
well-protected.
getting past the dogs at that point.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
Hey.
I don't. I was just throwing something crazy out just to
Yeah.
say that no matter what scenario
Just to
we think of,
justify why he sleeps with me.
He's like,
Well,
there's
well,
a
no.
reason I stuffed this in my butthole, okay?
I'm telling
You never
you,
fucking know. You might need the PWEDC.
think of any situation, it will always be better to have one on you because it travels with you. There is no situation where it's less advantageous.
Let's say you have a seizure in the middle of the night. And someone calls 911 and the fucking fire department comes rushing to get you.
And then they carry you to the
And then all of a
hospital.
sudden the fucking Glock falls out of your shit.
And then then you wake up at the hospital.
Oh
and
yeah.
someone's like,
In handcuffs.
and I need to defend myself at the hospital.
If you don't have a gun stuffed in your butt, you're not gonna make it.
You're not
You're
gonna
not going
make it,
to.
bro.
I'm telling you. He said, Dark got a permanent imprint on the whole
He
shit.
does, bro. He's gotta have a permanent imprint,
No lie,
bro.
I actually had to like change the kind of like pants that I was wearing because I had like drawstring impressions and a holster impression like on my body.
Bro, I
Right.
take care of old people and get them therapy and shit. I hope I meet a guy who's like, I got this fucking pen because I slept with a Glock for 20 years every
When
night.
Dustin- when DLD's clapping cheeks, he puts the gun on the butt cheek. Like, never will I be without my gun.
Never.
Now it's 23.5 hours and 2 minutes that he goes with that again.
Dude, hey, I gotta leave a half an hour for a shower and maybe some cheeks clapping. But like,
What do
even-
you do with it when you're shitting?
I take it out and put it right next to me on the
Yeah.
toilet seat. And
I'm
then
just
I
wondering. I'm just
take it out and
wondering.
then I hold it in
I
my
don't know
hand.
if you're in the house and you have to keep it like it has
Simple-
to stay on me.
Temple index, bro. Temple index. I'm holding it right here. No,
That's
I'm
why
kidding.
you need to be good with your left hand
Hold it
too.
up like this and wipe with the other hand, like
Yeah, I'll do what's they called Soul. where you're holding it like this, just dropping a deuce. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's good.
I have a shower gun. I 100% have a shower gun now.
You gotta have
I
a
have a
shower
gun within arm's reach every minute of the always.
Yeah. What's your current shower gun setup?
A PSA dagger because I don't give a shit if it rusts or shit, and it's
Nice.
I've been upgraded in every way it can be upgraded. So like, I'm like, if this bitch falls in the shower or steams on it, I don't care. It's a PSA dagger.
Yeah, I made some poor decisions in that regard. I thought my 5-shot J frame was the best shower gun, but I
Oh,
didn't know that shit was like a fucking grandfather clock inside of it. And I took one of those little like $8 clear Walmart things that have the O-rings in it. It's waterproof, right? But when you take a shower,
Does it stick to the
it gets
wall?
steamy. No, I got it on paracord, so
Okay.
it's literally and
It's attached to his loofah.
it is my loofah.
He actually showers with his pants on and keeps the gun in his waistband.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. You know, like
Switches to the bathing suit and keeps it on him.
If your shower gun isn't stifled, are you really using the loofah right?
I know, right? Stifled.
Stippled. My bad.
No, it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, I just think in every situation, it's better to have a gun on you. But it's all this. People are probably going to think I'm crazy paranoid. This is from being in situations like, fuck, I wish I had a gun on me.
When he dropped the soda.
I have a question for you, Dark.
Oh God. All right, what's up?
How many locks do you have on your front door? Are you the guy where it's like, don't,
I have 13, and then I nail.
and then you have the bar, like the whole, like, hold on, let me get my bar.
And then the wooden.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I will say though, it's very easy to upgrade your door. Like the moment you move in,
Oh yeah.
spin those little bullshit screws out of your shit and put some
Mhm.
9-inch fucking deck screws or 6-inch deck screws in that bitch, depending on your setup and where you live. But
8 people.
And get a ring camera
8 peepholes, like a
or whatever.
yeah, dude, cameras
And a glory hole.
yeah, glory hole. So I will say when I moved, my wife and I separated, and she wouldn't take a gun, and I gave her all the security shit to set up like all the cameras and shit over there, and so I came over to my new spot and I had like no security shit, and I stayed like that for way too long, but I was so nicked up. I was like looking out the windows like, you know, like this. I was like, dude, this has got to stop. So I ended up
Gotcha,
getting
bro.
a camera.
Why you don't do meth, kids?
Well, yeah, I don't do math either. But I got now multiple I'll just say that because I don't even want to say like the system that I got nowadays because like they could, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Dark has her starfish hold his firearm while he is getting busy.
Why do you think a J frame is shaped like a J?
Right? Why do you think they're called sticky holsters? Ow.
I love sticky
It's
holsters.
Cerakoted RAL 8000, but no Cerakote.
The Speedo tuck and carry. EP pulls Sally Port. Banana hammock carry. Dude, I've carried inside of the pool before. Have y'all ever carried a gun inside of a swimming pool?
No.
How else are you gonna carry a gun?
There is some trauma we got to dig into, like at some
fuck?
point.
Dude, I carried a gun that I did not care about into the literal swimming pool, and I literally kept a shirt on so I could cover the grip of my
I told
handgun.
you, showering with the pants on,
Bro,
swimming with the shirts on.
I did do that. I did do that, but I just have such a problem like not having it on me. I don't know what it is, man. It's just like I feel like I'm giving up like
I like that though a little bit. Like I'm with you. Like I feel weird without it, but sometimes I like the weird feeling of being without it. It's just, is it
you like
weird that
to
I like it?
live life a quarter mile at a time. Is that what-
Yeah, I'm like, this is so dangerous. It's all the way 10 steps over there.
you just like the challenge?
Yep.
What about you, Fish?
No. I don't have a fucking pool gun.
He's like, no to all this.
He wears one of those chest rigs, and then the gun is in a Ziploc.
Yeah. I got a slinged AR in the pool.
Yeah,
No.
covered in Ziploc
fuck?
bags.
I mean, if I was going canoeing or something like that, you best believe I'm gonna have
on
that
a
bitch
boat
on me.
or whatever, I
Oh
got
yeah,
some
oh yeah. If the majority of your time is going to be outside of the water, no question, I got a gun. I actually was considering getting, those harness holsters that are like they come across. It's like a shoulder rig, and they go
I
like
have one of
across
them.
that way. It's got a Kydex holster. I wanted to get
Mhm.
one for the Glock 40. I still want to grab it and just show you the shit's like fucking this long. But it's a Glock 40 10 millimeter, and the thing is huge. But like,
It's huge.
if
I have a 19 on mine, and I feel like that's too heavy on it.
yeah,
Like not that it doesn't hold it fine, it does, but it's still like, I don't know. There's just like when you bend over, there's weight to the thing. Like you can strap it down tight, but still like, I don't know.
yeah.
Listen, folks, DLD After Dark is hands down the best podcast in the country. I mean, hands down, folks. There's no other live stream like it. That Dark guy really knows what he's talking about.
What?
Oh, and fuck the ATF.
Hey!
Gigantic faggots. Faggots known by powerful people with the biggest, tightest buttholes. Believe me.
That's how you get
Jason
banned.
Bourne, I bet he's got a tight butthole, too.
Sorry, that is all Missouri Survival and Outdoors. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I realize I may be a little crazy because I always carry a gun, but like I've seen too many videos, and yeah, maybe some things in my personal life too that maybe one day I'll share once I finish therapy sessions.
Just one time in the shower at school.
How many videos have you seen of like the guy waking up in his sleep with the gun pointed at him in the middle of the night?
No, not that one. I was just saying, I was using that example of like if someone takes you to a different area, whatever you've staged is likely not going to help you. Not that it won't, right? Dude, I've seen a video.
What
No
happens
one's taking you
if
to a
that
different
happens
area.
and they already got it out of your pants while you were sleeping?
No
Now
one's
what do you
taking
do?
you to a
So,
different area.
do you carry a backup one in case,
I've
like
I,
an ankle
I
holster?
considered it. You know what? I do
You
have a bunch of
consider
ankle
sleeping
holsters.
with two on you?
Dude,
Where
I'll
do you
tell you
think
what.
PWEDC
Yo,
spawned
he's
from?
got the chest
Yeah.
rig on. He's got one in his side. He's got the ankle holster on. He's like, going to bed, y'all. 3, 4, 5, everything
Dude,
slung.
no lie, for a while, I was carrying a big old like 21 round Glock magazine on my left side, so I get my gun at like my 130 area
And a reload
and a reload on the left at like 11:30, and I was like, dude, my 5-shot J frame is the same weight as this big ass Glock magazine. So let
So
me
then
just
you carried
throw.
both to
So I
bed.
carried both of them, and I was carrying both for a minute, dude. And then I ended up switching out, and I'm actually not carrying.
Have you ever gone for a massage?
Not at the time that I started carrying a gun. Actually, you know what? Yeah, when I was younger, I literally carried a gun into a massage parlor back in the day.
Didn't you put it in like a backpack when they were like, okay,
I
you can take your shorts
I
off
put
and
that
get
shit
under the sheet?
in my shoe, bro. In my shoe, and I
Or
put
you
my
kept your shoes on during massage?
no. I put it in my shoe and then put like my shirt and shit over it in the corner.
Yeah.
And then like they always try to help you with
I
stuff
actually put
afterwards.
my bag when I do that, and when I've been to a massage and I've had a gun, I put my bag right underneath where my hands hang. So like your
Yeah,
face goes in the hole and I can stare at my bag the whole time. So I know this bitch ain't touching my shit.
yeah, yeah. It's interesting that getting a massage was one of the first things you thought of. Is that
Hurry up and buy.
is that something you do
I'm trying to
frequently?
think
or-
of like things that would have to have you disarm yourself
Yeah, I
completely.
mean, dude, there are tools that you can bring with you in even the most restrictive situations. Even when I go on flights, I'm
Doesn't it kind of become fun though? Of like,
DLD's like, I
how
gotta
can
sing
I
a stop,
stash
Ecker.
something?
I
On flights, you got to go with the not the carbon fiber, the
Yeah,
what's
the
the
nut.
shit
I know what you're talking about. Don't
Yeah.
even say it.
there's a lot of options, and there's a Cricket actually makes a specific key that is a key. It's not a key. It's a punch dagger, and that thing is super badass. Also,
The pens too are legit.
the pens too, bro. Shout out to Drew. Check this shit out.
No, not ceramic. It's
G10,
fiberglass.
G10.
It's like carbon
carbon.
fiber or something.
Fiberglass.
You see
The
this?
fuck?
joint?
Damn, that shit looks like a cheap shit pen too.
Straight up
Damn.
machined aluminum. Shout out to Drew. This thing is you're done. I mean, if I had something, I'd be willing to bust a hole through here. It is straight up machined aluminum. It's badass, and it just looks like a big pen. Shows up just like a big pen.
Mhm.
The other thing I have is the Cricket Punch Dagger, which is brutal. Another thing I have is a little Kershaw multi-tool that's like a bottle opener and like a little like Allen key thing. But if you put it on your pinky and you line it up under here and then close your fist, it's got like this spike that comes down. It's the piece you put the keychain on. If you were to just go on someone's head, it would punch a hole inside their skull, bro. It is brutal. Brutal. And then, of course, if you keep matches and some sodium, I'm just kidding. JK. But yeah, that's basically
And
it.
that's the lie, folks. Sleep with your gun naked.
Yeah, sleep with your gun naked. You can pull a Bruce Willis and duct tape it to you while you sleep.
Ooh,
So
MP5?
when you wear the leather holster, you wear boxers, shorts, and then tuck the holster into the boxers and the shorts, so it's against your skin.
So
And
I
then to
have
hit the flap.
I
And then-
have boxers, boxer briefs, and then I have shorts. Like right now, I'm wearing shorts on the outside, and then I shove the holster under my boxers. I'm just kidding. I put it in between, just like you would IWB with anything else. It's
Okay, in between.
inside. Yeah, in
Oh, I
between.
put the barrel right on my dick.
Yeah, I like the warmth. You know,
I like
sometimes
to know I'm
Big
living on the,
big fish.
living on
Which Glock are you sending me?
the
he said something about.
Didn't he say that? He was like, "Yo, I'll send you a Glock." You
I
don't
know a guy who does
I'll put the
P80s.
echelon in the
He
save.
said something about 40 Smith and Wesson. I'm
I'll
just
take the
saying.
MMP 2.0, please.
Yo, can we also just say holy moly, I can't wait for definition knives we're about to drop, but also can we also say that this Tac Knives OTF knife is on their website for $99, bro? This is like one of their higher end knives that These things usually sell for like 150. I think this one's like 179, something like that.
That's what I want.
And if you use code dark, this one here, this one is
No,
badass.
that's OG Mexican
With
right
the
there.
holes for the
dog.
blood to seep through.
Yeah, it's actually funny enough. Those holes are so it will still deploy underwater without um, without the pressure like screwing it up. It's pretty dope. Microtech started that, but this is $99. If you use code dark, you get 20% off. So it's basically $60 for like a super high quality um, OTF. It's actually really good. I was surprised when I saw it for $99. Or you could just save your coins, and for less, whoosh, you can get one of the definition knives folders, broski. You can get the bird shot. Yeah, I'm pumped. Sorry, I know I'm super excited about these. I'll stop.
I am
after
too.
show
The OD
Let
green
me see.
is
Let me
sexy.
see. Let me see my favorite one.
the
Yeah,
co-pilot joint.
It's not the bird
is that
shot?
the co-pilot?
Yeah, this is the co-pilot. It's got the blue hardware, carbon fiber, D2 blade. This one is the birdshot. OD green, deep carry pocket clip. These ones aren't lasered. These were the samples. 8CR13 MOV steel blade. Bro, and because it's got the little swoop on the back,
Oh, I'm
when
putting that shit.
when you hold it like this and you get that thumb over it, boy, what?
Oh, I like the lanyard hole. That's what I was thinking about.
Every
Very
single
nice.
one of the definition knives has a lanyard hole in it.
Nice.
So that's got the lanyard hole.
Are those
there.
G10 grips?
Yeah, green OD green G10. This has a lanyard hole. It's not the same, but this has a lanyard hole. Zeus has a lanyard hole.
The OD green is
Nice.
sexy though. I like it.
And the dark one, the DK one. I love the blue hardware on this joint. Swoop. Man, it looks so fire. It's similar to the
Sick.
to the co-pilot, but yeah, this joint has a lanyard hole in it too. Swoop. Yeah, dude, I can't wait, man. These are freaking solid, bro. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Anyway, yeah, so we'll go ahead and wrap up. You guys let everyone know again who you are, what you do, where they can find you.
I'm just a guy on YouTube named Red Dawn Readiness, and you can follow my channel for a lot of exciting, fun, informational things. So come check out my channel. Hit my
Listen,
backup
folks,
channel, Red Dawn Resistance. Make sure you go follow that. I'm 20 away from 100. Live streams just got approved, and I will be dropping a video. I haven't dropped a video yet on the channel, and I'm almost at 100. So
Nice.
Nice.
I will be
actually
dropping
gotta-
a cool video.
Yeah, we got to show some support. I actually just tonight I was telling people, I got on the race to 5,000. If anyone out there is listening right now and you're like, man, these dudes are funny and hilarious, and we're talking about real stuff too, but you don't subscribe to the channel, listen, I am currently at 4,792 subscribers
And a
That is-
half.
and a half. I guess that means I gained like 7 subscribers tonight. It's crazy. So if you could be so kind as to subscribe, or if you have a backup channel, or like your kids' channels, or like something, y'all, give me something. I need to beat Shooting Gallery official Joe with Shooting Gallery. He's my boy, but I got to beat him. And I'm watching. I'm refreshing. I don't see you subscribing to me, y'all. But I'm just kidding. Come on. But either way, the reason why is this important to you? Because when I get to 5,000, I'm gonna do a huge giveaway.
Huge.
Believe
me,
folks. Make sure you follow Fish, Tactical Fish. Follow Fish at Tactical Turcasterone. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Fish.
Yeah, just tactical turkeys. I'm just here for comedic value. Don't listen to anything I fucking say. If I offended you, good, you little bitch. That's it.
And I would like to say that he's joking.
Kind of.
DLD has that Gorilla 2-sided tape to hold his holster on while in bed. Oh, you'd be surprised what you can do with the magnetic holster and the drawstring, or the Fat Tack holster and the drawstring. You can tie that joint pretty tight, but you can also like start to like cut your own circulation off. So be careful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and shut it down. I appreciate you all so much, man. Every single one of you guys that came in and hung out, man. The fact that we still have almost 50 people in here after 3.5, goodness gracious.
People love the Saturdays. We didn't even go weird tonight.
Yeah, we didn't get too weird. You did say you would schwack a bunch of kids, but
You made me.
I didn't make you. I painted a scenario.
You painted the scenario where it was like, you need to kill the kids.
I did not say that.
Fucking P. Diddy over here.
Drew, they drop in like probably 7 to 10 days, maybe 10 to 14. It depends, but we're very, very close, y'all. We're very close. This has been so much work, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. This is why this has to work, because everything is banking on this. But no, for real,
it's gonna work. We're all gonna cop them. Even though you're sending me free ones, I'm gonna cop like a couple extra to give out to people. Like, we got our own knife, bitch.
Appreciate that, man. It is fun, dude. It is.
We definitely need to get the Red Dawn model out.
We are
red anodized.
26 other knives already identified, ready to go. Like, so I'm working on it. I'm gonna figure out, you're in the queue of people that are gonna have knives.
And shout out Rich. So if DLD sends me his address, I'm gonna get your package out tomorrow, Rich. I'm sorry.
Now, am I sending you my address or his address?
Yeah, I gotta send you both something.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let 26 what? 26? What?
And I appreciate you listening to my IDs and
the 26 other definition knives that you have in the cache.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what is he talking about? Yeah. 2 of them are like straight up custom from the ground up, never create no like they're just from like my mind, which is gonna be so sick. Like some of these were like, well, what options do we have? Well, we could take this drop point. Well, I like this drop point with this little bayonet swedge on it. Well, I like this. Well,
we wanted our clip holster a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was able to pick out a pocket clip that goes way higher. It's actually like recessed beyond the screws. It goes all the way up.
So you can't even see the knife in your pocket.
Yeah, it's like barely. You could barely see the gentle curve. Yeah, I'm pumped, man. This is going to be super dope, and I appreciate y'all supporting all y'all. All right, so guys, in the end, remember it's time to get right with your family and get right with God. Remember, there are only 2 genders. Abortion is murder. Christ is king. Your government hates you and wants you dead, and everything you're told is a lie. So get ready for November because shit's popping off. I think that's a better way to kind of narrow it down. Guys, remember the rules I like to share with you guys at the end of every single show are as follows. Rule number 1 is to be kind. It's so important that we're kind in everything that we do. That brief interaction that you have with somebody else could have a massive impact on their life. So be kind. Rule number 2 is to live a life of care, compassion, contribution. Give to others. When you bless others, you become blessed because the hand that's open to give is open to receive. Rule number 3, because we know the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men skilled in violence. Make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Thank
Drew,
you, guys.
appreciate you last night, brother. Thank you, sir. You the man.
Drew's the man.
The man.
Kurt's the man. Mike McClune's the man. All y'all the mans. I love all y'all mans. I don't like mans anymore.